peanut boil. Toil, toil with my peanut boil. Pus in my crack, pus in my crack. Pus and blood run down my back. Slide around in my wicker chair. Peanut boil has matted my hair. The smells is so fucking bad. Peanut boil makes me so sad. Peanut boil, smells like roadkill that's spoiled. Moist butt crack, moist butt crack. Peanut boil won't cut me slack. I can't handle the pus. I'm always making a fuss. Peanut boil isn't a zit, it's a boil and I know it. Peanut boil, my pants I soil with the peanut boil.
Telling me how they're gonna whip my butt, jumping up and down and acting like a nut. How do they survive abortion? I'll never know, but still every day I tune into the show. Everyone gather and sit your fat ass down. It's time to react to some lol cow.
All right, what's going on, Negative Nation? Welcome to Negz Live. It is absolutely 7:58 or 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the soon-to-be smoky state of Indiana. Yeah, welcome to the broadcast. We had a double header yesterday. Actually a triple header. We had one in the afternoon, I believe. And we had one on Kick. You can go follow me on Kick at kick.com/NEGZ. And then we had one on YouTube. We are making some good progress on what I like to call Negz Discovery Series, The Fall of Miss Hussey. And we continue that streak tonight because some old clips resurfaced. They're new to me, but it's old news. You understand? These are years old. I have to state the first clip involves two people, but it's only about one. It's rather disturbing, okay? And I know some people probably saw child in the title, and we all know I'm against talking about other people's, okay? This involves moi and mi familia, okay? And plus, the individual that's mentioned is an adult now. If that gives you any idea how long this shit's been going on. It is a disgusting clip. Now, the person who... we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And then the second clip we have is one that I had the misfortune of witnessing during Carrie's stream. But I only say that because it was disgusting as well. And Kenny gets triggered and absolutely just starts calling somebody who is battling cancer a bunch of names and making light of their cancer because of his hurt fifis. This individual, he is disgusting. And the reason I'm platforming all these old clips, new clips, and everything is because the days of filing a lawsuit over you hurting his fifis are done. D-O-N-E. And I'm platforming all this stuff, so if somebody gets cute and starts threatening you with lawsuits again, you could just go to this and absolutely you can, if you have to, you can file an anti-slap in your state, and you've already got everything. I could provide you, I will make a playlist tonight of all the clips without my commentary. Okay? So, let me know how my audio is. I get told to turn my volume up every day, and I'm looking at it, and it's like, it seems to be loud enough, and I was watching my streams. It must be the platforms that have different audio. So, if it is low, I'll be gladly to blow your eardrums out. It's been a while since I've blown anything out anyway. Jesus Christ, there we go. All right, so who we got in the chat today? We got Latchkey Kid, what it is. We got Lori Scott, how you doing? We got McHenry Cruiser, what it is, homie. That brings me to the What It Is podcast. We are on a break until August, I believe. Yeah, we just finished season 2. We're going into season 3, guys. Season 3, which is the fall season. So yeah, just we take a little bit of a break and then we come back. No big deal. But you should go subscribe to my buddy McHenry Cruiser. He's funny. His streams are very interactive. He interacts with the chat, and yeah. So, what's up, dude? We got Recliner Goddess and Trippin', Just Shade, Suzanne, Dirty Uncle Sal. We got Lollipop over there on the kick machine. This is a simulcast. We got Brizel Maydell. Thank you for dropping in and saying hi. We got Baby Doll. We're going to sit here and loiter for a few minutes before we get into this. It is a scorcher today. I've barely left the house, and the couple times I have, it's been just too damn hot to be out. I went out and got lunch, and I went out and got some electrolytes and a Red Bull. I'm back on the Red Bulls. I'm back on the Swish, Julian. Yeah. So I know the Gaining Ground is live right now, finishing up his. Whoa. He's over there finishing up his review of the video that we reviewed last night. That would be the Ryan and Wody panel, or the Wody interview of Ryan Bobayan, Banana Fanta. Ha! He's crying. So what's up, D? How you doing, hon? Good to see you. How you doing, a dumb hair blow? Dumb hair bow. What did you do? I don't know. I was trying to think of a dirty uncle joke, and I couldn't think of one that wouldn't make me look like a creep. So I just kept my mouth shut. Gigi's wrapping his up. I was hanging out in Carrie's stream earlier for a couple hours. I've been kind of floating around stream to stream and just kind of I'm still trying to get comfortable chatting because I don't want to derail it. But everybody has been super, super cool. I mean, nobody has been an asshole to me. And I've only went into one chat where somebody was, I know what they were doing. I just blocked them. You know, it's not even worth addressing them. I don't know who hurt them. I don't know if it's mommy or daddy issues, but I'm neither or. So work on that. Work on that. Yes, we are about to get that smoke. We're going to get the smoke. We don't want the smoke, but we're going to get the smoke from the 300 raging wildfires that are raging through Canada right now. Yes. And we have an air quality advisory or warning or something tomorrow from noon to midnight, which if you're Gen X, you should be able to get right through it. Gen X and before, because our parents smoked in the car with the windows up and smoked in the house. So it'll be just like, it'll be nostalgic for us. We just go outside and, it reminds me of my childhood. Yeah, so. Ooh, Michigan is awful. Yeah, I mean, this happens probably once a year. Wildfires are not always a natural occurring event, but they happen. They happen. Angie and the Lou, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah. So we're gonna get into this videos here in just a minute. It is a disturbing video, and I'm the reason I'm playing it is again I'm playing it because it needs to be played. Because unfortunately during all of this trauma, it wasn't drama, it was trauma. I wasn't well focused, and I wasn't, I don't know, just it's too many fires, and I was one fireman, right? So after I watched this clip, I was like, wow, you know, I realized people were, not everybody, but a lot of people were genuinely unfair to me, and just, but I give people the benefit of a doubt now that they've probably changed, and if they haven't, it's neither here nor now, and it's not my problem. It's a them problem, right? Because you're gonna understand once we get through this clip. It's not very long, and I'm gonna go through this. It's a big long video of rumble clips of hussies, and I also obtained a near 10-hour video of deleted streams, deleted videos, and from channels that have been yeeted. I mean, we got stuff to keep us busy for the next year if we wanted to. And tomorrow night, I got a very special stream. We're going to get off the hussy subject for just a minute here. And tomorrow, we're going to be covering something else. I have to scrub through the video and make sure that it's not on some fuck shit. So, oh, they've issued quality warnings, and you're part of Virginia for tomorrow. That sucks. I've given a lot of grace because grace has been given to me. So I wanted to make that clear before I watch this clip. It's not me trying to drudge up old shit with other people. It's purely about Hussy the Bussy, okay? Hussy Bus. It's clear. It's just plainly about him, and I wouldn't be doing this if they'd approached me, genuinely apologized, and made an effort to change. Okay, I feel like if that's what I'm being allotted, then I should allot that to other people, right? And I don't expect apologies. Don't think that. I'm not going on an apology tour. I've made my apologies, and that's it. It was like less than 3, I think. That would be 2 or 1, so not very many. I gave the apologies where they were due. Okay. But yes, don't get it twisted. I'm not trying to drag people out of their closets where they're hiding from Kenny at. I just want to get this stuff out there so people know, listen, this guy is not trying to be better. He's getting worse. He's been horrible for years. And I think that, you know, these threats of lawsuits need to stop, because everything that I've documented up to this point with the law and the discovery that I've done on my own is 100% enough for somebody to counter it with an anti-slap, and that'd be the end of it. I don't know if he's incapable of being logical about it, but it's not good. It is not good to piss this many people off, to take money from people frivolously in this manner, and then come on here and expect to be beyond reproach. Now, I have every right to be bitter if I wanted to be, because I was watching some stuff and I was like, man, I really got the shaft, all because I had a girlfriend. I mean, really, I tried like hell to find a reason why so many people, that's all it was. Neither here nor now. It's been almost a year, and a lot of people are, I don't know, I think a lot of people have changed or just aren't the same way. But I just know that being myself, it's just not like that anymore. I don't care. Cover my videos. I encourage people to, because I want more people to see this stuff. I want more people to see it. I want it to be in front of every set of eyes in this community. It needs to be. So you can learn what pitfalls to avoid, what you should and shouldn't entertain. And Kenny Hussy's biggest problem is that he entertains everything to a detriment. To a detriment. He watches it, he gets triggered and makes it worse. He sees a fire, he throws gas on it instead of water. Right? Let's go ahead and let's just go ahead and get into this first video, because the next one's going to take me about 30 minutes to get through. So this is a long time ago. This is back when I believe Clara and I first got together. And coming up is a clip that was completely, I didn't say what they did. People spun this into something that it was not, and they got mad when I defended what I said, and told them they were weird for spinning it into that. You'll see once we get through this. Let's go.
Oh, my kid, he's been in his room all. He's a teenager. You think he comes out of his room? Kanish, would you have come out of your room if you had endless supply of porn online? Let's be real.
Okay, let me give you my context before you listen to how this grown man globbed onto somebody else's spinster treatment and ran with it. This is only about Hussy. Once upon a time, we had a lockdown, right? And when my son got his own bedroom, he just stayed in there because he had the internet, he had trains, he had hobbies, and all that stuff. Kanishk is my perverted friend, okay? He is Fisto. He makes crude jokes all the time. So I told him, I was like, hey, you, if you had porn in your room, would you ever come out of your room? I never said that's what my kid was doing. How would I know that? How would I know that? I don't have a camera in his room. And I'm sure he's not going to bust up in there and be like, what are you doing? On a teenager, right? And the funny thing was, everybody acted like they never had porn mags under their mattress. Okay? But that's not what I was meaning. I was making a joke with my perverted friend, right? I was plainly just making a statement and then making a joke. Let's see how it was taken out of context.
Let's be real. I'd never, if I was a kid, I never would have stopped. I never would have come out. They would have had to put like the portfolio box on my hands.
So once again, he says, my kid is in his room all day. Then he talks to somebody in his chat, says, hey, Kanish, would you come out of your room? Because once again, his son was in his room. So
That's
he's
PG
implying
television
that
right
his
there.
son has an endless supply of porn. He said
That see, you see how it works on the internet, right? I never said that. I never said any of that. And I'm not going to tell you who the other voice is. You can figure it out yourself because it's not about them.
that his son was in the room looking at porn. He said if I was a kid and I had an endless
He won't
supply
come
of
out.
porn, they would have to lock my arms. Let's listen to that one more time, shall we, guys?
No, we
But yet, see, this is the unfair treatment I was talking about. It's not what I meant, and people are more than willing. This is why I tell people to be careful. People on the internet are more than happy to exploit your family and take things out of context to turn it into this.
got it.
Negz.
We got
So
it,
you
boo.
forget the shit that you say. Yo,
You see what I'm saying? Now, I'm no lawyer. I don't know the laws. But I can tell you one thing. That's some fucked up shit.
I didn't.
Do I think it should be investigated? Yes, I do.
Okay.
You know that your minor child, who you always like to address as being, letting us all know that he's autistic, you allow your child, knowingly, to stay in his room all day long and watch pornography.
That was never stated. This is spoken in absolutes. It was never stated. I never said that. This is what a grown man in a wig decided to run with because somebody else said it. Well, isn't that slanderous and defamatory? Isn't that actionable? Because you know the timer starts once I am made aware of the statement, right? Is there any evidence out there of me reacting to it? If so, I'd be more than happy to play my response from years ago. But I think any father who didn't say that and was having to listen to this coming from strangers would have a pretty diabolical response to it.
I wonder how CPS would feel about that. I wonder how a judge would feel about that.
I wonder how a judge would feel about this too. I do. I wonder how a judge would feel about this. This is why I stand and I will die on this hill that if he's an adult now, so you can't do shit, right? And it's weird that strangers on the internet want to interfere in other people's parenting, especially over something they didn't say that was perpetuated by a group of people on the internet. Like I said, neither here nor now. I ain't mad about it. Nothing came of it. I mean, I did get a CPS call. Which, by the way, they could subpoena those. They're anonymous until you abuse the system, and then they can get the phone number that made the call, where it came from, blah 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 blah, because it's a government agency.
I wonder how DC Media Girl will feel about that. You know what I would do if my child stays in his room all day and watch porn?
What would you do, Mr. Has No Kids?
Get him out of his room.
Oh, would you?
DC,
Okay.
why don't you tell us what a great father he is?
And he's not wearing a wig. You can see his bald old man head back here.
And then tell us how you know so much about parenting when you have no kids.
Oh, latchkey.
I'm telling you guys, he's filled with lies.
Nope. Go find, I challenge anybody to go out, not me being mistaken or being wrong or not having not doing my research. I want you to go out and find the blatant lies that I've told to people on this platform, like faking cancer, lying to women saying I'm homeless, any of that, and platform it. Seriously, so I could go, oh, okay, well, I want to be better than that, because it doesn't exist.
He admitted that I am not a pedo. Okay, and he does that.
Oh, I did? I admitted that? Yeah, I did. Guess what you did anyway? Do you guys guess what he did anyway? Mm-hmm. Yep.
That be pedo. He's filled with.
Now, what if you were a parent and you didn't say any of that, and grown men were filling in the blanks and making it a sexually charged situation, what would you assume? Like, for granted, I shouldn't have used the vernacular that I did, but I went back and corrected myself, was still punished for it, and and to this day, it's been years, he hasn't stopped. And now, he's trying to pedo blanket other people. Well, I'm sorry, predator blanket other people.
With lies. He admitted that I am not a pedo.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Because I can't speak. You're not on a registry. You haven't been arrested. You haven't been charged. I mean, yeah, there are all kinds of things people do they don't get caught for. But that doesn't mean if you don't know, you can just assume. So I cleared it up for you. And then you went and did this. You did this, which in turn probably infuriated me.
And he does that because when people lie, if he says it's a lie, then he's going to call you that.
No, that's not true. No. The bulk of people that got that treatment from me were ones who had no problem taking things that I shared with my audience and hypersexualizing them for talking points. That's where the term I coined back in late 2017, early 2018 was the mental pedo. You haven't touched a kid, but you're sure as fuck thinking about it enough, right? Okay.
DC, tell us how not dangerous that is. Tell us all about calling people, accusing them of being pedos is all.
And you just admitted that I cleared it up. And you know, God rest her soul, she's no longer here for us, with us, or for us. But I'm the executor of her estate, which makes me responsible for any legal obligations that she had with other people. It leaves me responsible to act on those if we had a contract with someone, if it was violated. I have to act on that.
About calling people, accusing them of being pedos is all a joke.
Oh, yeah.
This guy needs help. Fuck a 5150. This motherfucker needs like a 5200 or 5300.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
Where they keep them and they investigate and they do a mental evaluation.
Well, you know, I wouldn't have disagreed with that, but not for the reasons that you think, sir. But, you know, looking now, I'm kind of wondering, what should you have then? Because this was years ago when Clara and I first started talking and got together after our first date. After April 15th, 2022. I have a permanent mark on my wall that dates all this shit. Okay? So I wonder what you think, what kind of mental health treatment you should have, sir. Because I have all this evidence of you admitting to trying to get... You have threatened more people with CPS and welfare checks when I think... I'm not saying do it. I'm saying that when you're at home screaming and yelling and calling women see you next Tuesdays and mocking their illnesses and being enraged, and we know that you're on Social Security and allegedly you have a caretaker and all this, why shouldn't you have a welfare check to make sure that a disabled person isn't trying to hurt themselves? You understand? I'm not saying do it. I'm not saying do it. I'm not going to do it. I mean, to be honest with you, I couldn't give two shits. As long as you're not a danger to anybody else, why would I care?
This guy got serious issues.
I know.
Probably far more worse than we can ever imagine.
You think so? Okay.
And DC, you know what? Thank you for the hate speech yesterday.
The hate speech?
When you told your chat that you hope me as a gay man gets
Oh, here we
bashed.
go. As a gay man, the old gay shield.
At a bar, by a drag queen or a bouncer.
Not actionable. Not actionable by any sense of the word. Anybody that had to spend money on a retainer and pay hourly would not, it's not actionable.
Thank you so much. Keep talking, guys. Keep talking. Keep threatening my channel. Keep trying to silence me.
Oh,
and
okay.
telling everyone that I need to pay the price from everything I'm doing.
Okay.
And D. Higgins, maybe you should be checked too for giving DC Media Girl $100.
Ooh, there it is. There it is. You see the pattern, right? That's why I'm playing this, is to establish a pattern, to show you that nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. And I could sit here on top of the mountain of evidence that I have coming out of his mouth that he's posted, that his supporters are supporting a maniac. Somebody who doesn't care. It's only about him. It's about money. He watches people. He stalks them to other channels, hops on panel, harasses women, hates women from what I can see. And you're going to see that in the next clip.
After she made that comment about me getting beat up. And you call me a homophobe?
That's not illegal, by the way.
All I have to tell you, DC Media Girl, keep your threats up, keep talking, hate me as much as you want. I am not going to stop.
He's not going to stop. He just threatened to sue me 3 times over the last month. 3 times. Not shooketh. I have been proactive and pragmatic with everything. Somebody brought up, I didn't talk about him for the longest time. There was no agreement, nothing signed in the courts or anything that said I couldn't talk about him. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. It was too soon. And when I saw the opportunity, I swooped in like a starving vulture to pick the bones clean, because I could tell when somebody has reached the pinnacle of their internet psychosis, and it's like a roller coaster. You're coming up to the top, boom.
Going to my police department and reporting you.
Okay, cool.
Good luck, Negz.
Thanks. The harassment. Okay, I'm not playing that clip because it's I was beefing with somebody during that time, and I'm not now. So I'm like I said, I'm not trying to drudge up old dramas. If hey, listen. If you said something and I play it but I don't address you, don't get mad at me. You said it. But that clip was taken out of context. It caused me grief. It caused me problems. And at the time, I was doing okay on here. But I have went back over the last year and documented every IRL action everybody took against me and what it cost me. Punitive damages is what they call that. And when he did that, it perpetuated it. And guess what it did? It ruined my reputation with a lot of people. I lost a lot of support. I mean, I have no problem going over and supporting Tic Tac Cadillac and fucking Jimmy Durante. But, an out of context clip with the context created by a grown man, that's a problem. It's bad, guys. It's really bad. I have dedicated almost all of my free time to researching what has happened, documenting what has happened, and researching the law. I'm not going to sit here and be an armchair lawyer and use it to try to intimidate people to silence them. I'm going to use it to my benefit out there to ensure that people can't do this. And this is why I will die on this hill. If that ever happens again, coming from him, I will not come on here and make content out of it. I will go right down and to the courthouse and do what I got to do. Hey, everybody else can. Why couldn't I? He won't stop. He told you he wouldn't stop. He's admitting to it. He's telling you everything you need to know. Not even trying to fly under the radar. And when people do this, they don't fly under the radar. They have to go immediately to social media and tell everybody their plans. They're doing it as an intimidation and harassment tactic. Bled from a turnip with that guy. But I'm not going to tolerate any criminality to silence me. It didn't silence me before, and I was not in the right headspace to take care of it. Because I had some issues stemming from all the damn people I had to bury and other stuff, right? Well, we're not there now. I'm not going to tolerate criminality. And I'm not going to make it into content. And I'm not going to play a victim. Even if I am a victim, I'm not going to play the victim. Because that is what, one, the Constitution and the judicial system exist. Is to take care of that. Don't worry, you have the right to due process. And again, like I said, this isn't a threat. This isn't intimidation. This isn't harassment. This is, you're in the wrong. Dial it back. You could call me whatever you want. Hunchback, big nose, bald, idiot. But keep it online. Keep it online. So, yeah. What a clip, huh? What a clip. I told everybody when I came back and I created that playlist that over the next year up to my 50th, I'm airing everybody out that is still like him. He's the only one. I'm going to give an example. You know, him particularly, that's still trying to intimidate and harass me and others. I'm not being Captain Save-A-Ho. I'm not being a white knight. I'm doing what's right. There's right and wrong, and hate is toxic. And I'll be goddamn if I'm going to sit back and watch this guy have these negative impacts on people's life. That's why I speak about the civil suit. I just added 4 more names to it today. It hasn't been filed. There isn't anything planned to be filed. And he needs to go and research that. He needs to call his counsel and ask him that. Also needs to ask him if he will defend him for free instead of representing him for free. Because there's a big difference. But you could sue an individual like this or anybody else who's just going out and throwing defamatory statements and trying to slander people and just trying to get a reaction out of them, intimidation, harassment. Yeah. And a group of people can get together, share a lawyer, and go in balls deep on this bullshit. That is not conjecture. That is fact. Okay. So moving on. I just wanted to play that because I thought, damn, admitting you're not going to stop. And it's been 4 years. 4 years. And all I've done is play his words and give my opinion on it. I have no legal obligation not to do it. There's nothing stopping me from doing it. I'm not slandering this dipshit. I'm not defaming his character. He does a good job of ruining his own reputation. Now what you're going to see is him on a panel with AJ, goose stepping AJ. And she loved you, D. She did. She still does. And somebody named K. Petty comes up. Now, listen, a lot of these names ring a bell, but I don't remember who these people are. Okay, once I started going through my recovery, it's like a portion of my memory was wiped out. Only the important stuff stayed. So I apologize. You could still call me a piece of shit, whatever you want to do. I don't care because it's not what I'm here for. I'm here for that guy. Him. Let's go.
4, and if we can just
Yeah,
talk.
because I don't want to speak about this topic.
And we won't. I only actually have a couple of suggestions. AJ,
I
with
don't
the
want
panel,
suggestions from you. Go fix
I'm
your
not
cancer.
giving you
Leave me the fuck
suggestions.
alone.
So K. Petty's up here just asking him questions about the stuff that he says publicly. The questions that he asks people, why don't you address this? Why don't you do that? Why don't you do this? Let me make some stuff up about pornography and out of your mouth, a minor child, But no, nobody can ask him questions.
Go fix your cancer. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't.
Go fix your cancer, the disarming narcissist. It's got to disarm the person.
Want to know anything about what you have to say.
This is old too. And this is barely a year old. September 4th, 2025. Exactly a month before we lost my beloved. And it's AJ Lair, Jack and I going to catch up open panel. These open panels are such a bad idea. They are such a bad idea for people like this.
I'm not talking to you.
Okay, good. Good. I'm glad
But you went there, so
It's okay, Sal.
Well, yeah, I went there. You damn fucking right.
Wait a minute,
No,
but
just
Hussy
know
is
that-
all.
now that you have said that, Hussy, there is no high road between us, and I'll leave it.
You hear that, kid? You have no high road, dude. You have no moral high ground. You destroy it every time you open your mouth. I have documented, I think, probably about 50 lawsuit threats. I have documented hours of harassment. I have even proof of you going panel to panel to harass people that you don't like. And if facts bother you, change your behavior.
Now that you have said that, Hussy, there is no high road between us, and I'll leave it at that. And I have nothing to say to Potato. Potato, you kind of confused me in the end, but for you to think that I'm going to come on and yell at you guys is ridiculous. I actually just put a few things in chat that I think that get missed, which is when the people are at the bottom of your screen, AJ, no one can tell who's on panel.
Yeah, I know, but I've gotten
Is
porn
that
bombed
because
a
of just the way that
zillion
you have to
times.
protect it? Okay.
I've gotten porn bomb. I already have a.
Okay.
No.
I missed that then.
Sorry, there's no
Yes, sorry.
video, but you
And
got
sorry
audio.
that I couldn't
Don't be
reply.
sorry. You're fine. I don't watch everybody's stream, but I had noticed that the layout was different, and I thought to ask if it was just because of how people were coming on.
So you need to tell me you didn't know she got porn bombed.
I knew.
You're yelling at her for asking questions. Everybody's just supposed to know everything to this guy.
She got porn bombed, but I
Exactly.
didn't know that that's why the layout is changed, because
Okay.
it's changed several times. And by the way, Hussy, I will address you when I want to talk to you, and you said that you don't want to talk, so stop fucking addressing me now. And
I'll
go and
ask
accept.
you whatever the fuck I want to ask you.
You
You
already
answer
told
my
me to go
question,
take
so
care of my
you
kids.
obviously
I think
wanna
you've
talk
said
to me.
enough, sir.
You know
said
what?
enough.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Scream and yell at women because you can't handle anything else. Now what would stop a judge for issuing an anti-slap? Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Nothing. Not with the amount of absolute intimidation and harassment. What are you going to do when one of these women that you're following around and jumping on panels to harass or going to chats and harassing people, when they file an emergency protective order, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Because we know you'll violate it within 5 minutes.
Said enough.
You know, for someone that has cancer, your tongue is fucking hanging down and scraping the damn floor. Why don't you fucking tone it down and stop coming on acting bothered about everybody else's life and go and fix yours and try.
Okay, go and fix your life. She has cancer. That has nothing to do with anything. So this gives me a chance to chime in and point out the fact, and I will name Charlene, Fallon, Chantel, all these other people in his chat that give him money. This is what they support. They have to like this stuff. I can't think of any other reason for them to do it. Now, I'm not saying harass them, talk shit, or none of that, but they are very publicly supporting him. If you notice, when I get support, I thank the people not by name. They support me privately, right? They're supporting him publicly. And if this is their first time hearing this, then nothing's changed. It's still the same. And this is why I also state that I don't want your pay pigs. I don't want your viewers. Because if this is what they're into, they're not going to watch me anyway.
Coming on acting bothered about everybody else's life and go and fix yours and try to get better.
Because you are the one that's on disability. I'm not.
I am on disability because
Oh, confirmation number 2. Being on disability, making $50,000 a year. More than that's what he said. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Get better.
Because you are the one that's on disability. I'm not.
I am on disability because I'm legally blind. But every time when we're in the middle of an argument, I don't throw out that I'm legally blind. Like you throw out that you got cancer.
And I will.
This is his whole contention, is that, listen, when you got cancer, it's not always a death sentence, at least now. And Clara was in remission for over 12 years, 13 years, something like that. But when you have cancer and you're talking to people calmly and you want to spread that information, share that information with people, maybe they have questions about it. It's a scary thing. His whole problem is she's getting sympathy because she has cancer. Sound familiar? Think back to the people who are always like, oh, you just want sympathy because so-and-so died. You just want sympathy because XYZ happened. Why is that a problem? How does that affect anybody? And that is asinine and redundant, because they will do this to get a reaction out of you so that they can exploit your loss or your cancer or your illness or whatever it may be, so that they could go out and talk about your reaction. So who's the worst person here? The person actually suffering from it or the person exploiting it?
Like, you got cancer. Okay, that's all you do every fucking time.
Oh,
there's
really?
an argument at the end of it. You say,
am I
you got
streaming 8
cancer.
hours a day? Am I streaming 24 fucking hours a day like you? No, I'm
Well,
not.
you know what? It's called fucking work, you cunt.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, here we
There
go.
you go.
Here we go.
And what is
Fucking
my
work,
work?
you cunt. That's
You
what
don't
it's
work,
called.
Hussy. You
So if
collect-
I work
you
for it
collecting grades.
several hours a fucking day,
Hussy,
I get
the
yelled
louder
at that
you
I'm
scream, the
working.
more
If
wrong
I
you
get
sound.
50 memberships,
Working.
I get yelled at that I'm getting 50 fucking memberships.
The
Make
louder
up
you...
your
No,
fucking
I don't care
mind.
about your
Shouldn't,
memberships. I
shouldn't
just
you
care about-
fucking be in chemo, you dumb cunt?
Wow. 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 You know, I'm not surprised that his biggest pay pig raised money for a child murderer.
Oh my god.
Look at that.
He has always listen.
I am
listen.
just so sick of you acting like you are some kind of fucking sanctimonious, giving a fuck about this person and that person, when you ain't nothing but a passive-aggressive fucking troublemaker since day one.
You don't even know what that
really?
means.
Since day one.
Yes, since day fucking one.
Mister,
And
I've
you
been on my shift
you
till
gave up that dig talking
know how
about,
many
oh, I know
you
when
know
you
how many
got kicked out of
companies
that
that
bar
you
recently. Why don't we fucking talk about it, you stupid fucking cunt?
Drink some more.
You act
Fed
like
Cup.
you're so fucking against the law to get thrown out of a fucking bar, and
Oh, this is when you got thrown out of the bar. So why is it a big deal when everybody else is just watching somebody else, giving them a couple bucks? Why is that a big deal? Why is it a big deal for everybody else to do what you do without calling names, calling CPS, making false police reports, perjury, if you will, over the telephone, which is a whole other problem, in another state? The state could have you extradited if they want. They probably won't, because we're dealing with a lot of other problems. But why is that a problem for you? That somebody has cancer, you got kicked out of a bar, you shared it with the world, and now people can't talk about it because you have to do the most to cut them down. This is why I knew when I was watching Carrie earlier that he wasn't going to snipe this. I also provided her with a couple of clips. I proved to her audience that he said he made over 50 grand a year. Right? I mean, it's like a cornered animal.
And
Excuse me?
excuse you,
What
bitch.
What about breaking the law about getting thrown out of a bar? That's
Who
you.
broke the law? What law, bitch?
That's
What
what
law?
I'm talking about.
Stand
I don't know
there,
what you're talking
say
about.
some fucking lie, and I'll fucking sue your damn ass.
Okay, we've established this. This was a year ago, but we could take that date within a year and count up how many times he's threatened people with this as an intimidation and harassment tactic. And that's not even what was happening here. Okay? And if he is disabled and he lives at, I don't know what his living arrangement is. I know it's Section 8. I know he's on disability. I know somebody cleans his house, blah, 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 right? Who's to say he's not a danger to himself? You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I live and let live. If you don't want to live, you can do it. As long as you don't hurt anybody else. I'm not saying do anything, but I'm just saying it's your right. It's your life. But he has no right to go out here and intimidate people with the law, with CPS, with the police, with attorneys, when he is in his apartment losing his shit, being a disturbance to everybody else that lives there. And if it is a building or a floor that is designated for people with disabilities, and it's paid for by the government, he has no right. He should be in a group home at that point. This is just my opinion.
Ass bitch.
I don't know what he's talking about, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay,
AJ, I don't know.
I think that he said something, and then you were asking for clarification about getting thrown out of a bar, right? Okay, so then he
He did a whole stream on it.
Oh gosh,
Because years
oh
ago,
my
but
God,
this is years
I
ago,
know
so I don't
the
care.
oh
But
my God,
that doesn't affect anybody's life but his, not mine, not
So
yours.
why do you bring up what happened?
Why do you
Why
care
do you
about
bring up
our
what
stuff? Oh
happened
my God.
You wanna
4
know why?
fucking years ago?
Here we go.
Yeah, you brought it up. You brought it up. Why?
Patterns of behavior.
So you can hold it, cunt. She
Patterns
can't
of
bring up what happened in
behavior.
2023, but you can bring up what happened in 2022.
You know what's really weird, Hussy, is I
Yeah,
defended
your
you throughout
fucking
all of
attitude
that.
is really
I actually was
fucking
one
weird.
of the people
I'm
who
not
defended
talking
you
to
through a whole
Get
lot.
off the
Well,
fucking
yeah,
panel,
you're not talking to me.
bitch.
You're just yelling at me.
Yeah, I'm yelling at you. And lucky you're not in front of my face.
I don't know. This is kind of disgusting.
Yeah. So is your face.
Because if it was blood sports, I'd have you crying.
Bitch, you're not
Be grateful
serious?
that I be
You're
grateful
not
that I
fucking
don't.
serious?
born enough.
Are you
got
serious?
that, bitch? You're not born enough.
Okay, whatever, dude.
I'm not. You had a silver spoon in your mouth and you fucked it all up.
I
Not
didn't
me.
fuck nothing. Bitch, I've been
How
driving
did you
Mercedes
say
since
that
I was
you-
19.
You want to sit?
I've
You
had
want to
Oh
come
my
for my
God.
chemo
I
and my
was
cancer?
19.
I will.
What did
give
I
to you.
fuck
Rolexes.
up? What did I fuck
You
up?
want to come for my chemo and cancer? You know damn well.
Thank you very much, Lilu Bell over on Kick for the Send It. And if y'all want to support, you can head over to Kick and buy some kicks and donate them there, buy a subscription, or you can hit one of these, PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. I do appreciate it.
That there
No,
there
nobody
work
came
for
for
people
your-
Nobody's
that
coming for
limited-
your
What?
chemo
You
and
just said
cancer.
chemo and cancer,
You think
AJ.
that is
AJ.
a
Okay,
steal,
no,
and
you
you get a
just
pass
said
for
that.
being a fucking dumb cunt just because you got cancer. Both my parents has died from cancer. You
Are
know
you
what? They
serious?
never talked about it.
You are
They
So, since you brought it up, can we yell and scream at you and call your names? Can we threaten you with agencies? Because the more I hear and the more I learn, the more I document, the more I think that you are out of control, that you have lost the plot. And I also believe, this is just my opinion from a spiritual realm, that you are being haunted by ghosts. I don't think you've ever fucked with somebody for years and then they pass away. I think that is deep within your crawl. I think that is fucking with you. You could correct me if I'm wrong. But I think that's why I had a stream one day called Chasing Ghost. Because I think that you are being haunted by your past. Which makes me wonder what else is haunting you.
never
brings
talked
it
about
up.
it.
I don't bring it up, Hussy.
How do I know you haven't?
You bring it up, dude. You've been bringing it up. I never brought it up.
You don't have too much time in this world. You bring it up.
AJ, really?
No.
Wow. Wow. You know, MFW, I think she's rattling her can, but her health is bad. She says her liver's failing, but she's also pretending to pass out, rattling her can, playing victim, all the stuff she accused people of. I think you really should go. That doesn't mean I'm going to mock it. It doesn't mean I'm going to be like, oh, I'm sorry, this is sad, I hope you get better. That's just one person I will never give any grace to, ever, because they've never given anybody any grace. But I really think that anybody who's into this behavior that's not a complete stark raving psycho and maniac should go over and look at her. She is the epitome, the prime example. If you believe in karma, you need to look at her. Homeless, has to take it into booty to pay her rent. Yeah. She's a raging malignant narcissist, just like this guy. And it seems that it took a while, but it always comes back around in one form or another. And if you lack any self-awareness, you're not going to see it and you're not going to get better.
No. That's not
AJ,
true.
if you defend that kind of bullshit,
That's not
Miss fucking
I'm
wonderful
gonna
Katie
go, but
Roby.
I don't have anything against
No,
you, AJ,
but
so I'll
that's
keep it
not
copacetic
true.
with you.
Oh, you love AJ.
Wait a
He's
minute.
already
That's
said
not
it. No,
true,
he's already said
though.
enough. He's already hit
I mean,
below the
give
belt.
me a
That's
timeline, but
disrespectful,
that is
and you've
not
got
true.
really personal.
When we
Hussy.
were on Fresh,
There is no
Hush,
high
first,
road
one
between you
second,
and
so
I.
I can say this. When
No,
we
no, no.
were on Fresh Garbage's panel, you're
Are you
the
going to
one
bring
that
up the
brought
old
it
stuff,
up,
or are
and
you going to bring up the
didn't
fact
even
that
know
I
it was
like
you
you?
that was talking. I didn't even know there were so many people up there talking. I didn't even know it was you. I didn't even know that
What
you
are
were
you talking
saying
about?
that.
Well, can we stick to what he just presently has said in the last?
Yeah, and that's AJ talking. This is the depth of depravity that people will dive into when the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
5 to 10 minutes, because I came up here for nothing other than to ask a few questions, and you gave me the answer, and he's just gone off about my cancer and my chemo and why haven't I died yet.
Wait a minute.
What shit.
Question?
No. You're not gonna lie on me and say that.
No.
Well, I just played a clip, Kenny, of you making up one of the most horrific lies I've ever heard in my lifetime about what your perception of what was going. Because I didn't say that; those were not my words. But you made up a whole narrative, and I'm not implying anything. So what I'm about to say isn't actionable because you said it. You lied on me and made me look really bad. Really bad. And I didn't even say anything.
I did
no,
not
it's recorded,
say that.
Hussy. You already brought it up.
I did not say that. I am going to play the stream again. I am going to play the stream again, and you know I did not fucking. I don't wish that on no one.
You should never fucking bring up someone's cancer. Do not bring it up.
Bring
That's
it
not
up.
what I brought it up.
You bring it up,
I did
though.
not bring it up in this panel. So
I said.
Oh my God!
I said every time you argue with someone.
Play this one. I'll let you play this one because I'm done with the retardation. Sorry. Have a good
Bye,
night, everybody.
Bye. Every time she
pay your bills, Hussy. Don't let the government do it. It's not going to be my taxes.
Go to chemo, bitch. Every time.
Go to chemo, bitch. Wow. It's amazing what people will support online just so that they can have a friend online, right? But then again, his main pay pig supported Chris Watts, who butchered 3 people and dumped them into an oil container.
Go to chemo.
Every time she argues with someone
and
gets a little bit like snarky, she ends it with.
And what is you? Hussy, who are you? Where did you build this glory on? Where did you build this glory on?
Or are you going to run your cocks up?
No, because you've been running your mouth.
Because you didn't come up here to speak to me, so shut the fuck up.
And I have not.
So I am going to address AJ on this one. I know it's been a year and he's turned on her. But why wouldn't you step in and be like, calm down? I mean, even Pistachio and Garby, they turned the microphone down on this dude so other people could speak. They'll put him in check. But you didn't even stop. I mean, is the hatred for people that bad? I mean, shit, we watched that video where she cried about me calling her out for her own words. And she still couldn't let go, even though somebody's not even here in the physical world.
You've been running your mouth.
Because you didn't come up here to speak to me, so shut the fuck up.
And I have not said barely a thing.
Good.
I barely said a thing.
Good. Go on Fresh Garbage's panel and say your shit.
I don't need to. I'm
here.
You
do. You're always in there anyway. The only reason why you're in here is because she's not lying.
What are you talking about? I don't have an issue with AJ at all. I just wanted to ask her about a few freaking things, and if she knew about the people that had porn bombed her, and if there was names to these people. That's the only thing I was going to ask her. That's it. Jesus.
I didn't know what you were going to ask me. Can I please hear what K Petty was going to ask me? I missed it.
Sure,
I'm sorry.
Let's hear it.
I didn't understand why the layout changed, but I wasn't sure if you were aware of what the screen looked like at the time. You explained it like a few minutes ago, and that's fine.
All over a layout of a screen. I mean, I know that's not the issue. The issue is, just like the other fatty ding-dongs out there who can't handle anybody else experiencing trauma and getting sympathy or money for it, but because they have cancer, they're getting chemotherapy, and they just choose to share that with people. That's diabolical. If you listen to him, it's all about online, his channel, the money, the people, this, that, and everything in between. No empathy for somebody who is suffering, who's going through a life-changing event. No empathy whatsoever. It's all about him as he sits there living for free on our federal taxes and state taxes that are being skirted, allegedly, by the money going to the leprechaun and his husband in Ireland. They have no recourse for that. They have no rebuttal. Nothing.
I get it. You're trying to block out stuff.
Yeah.
And you are being very careful about who you're letting up on panel. And I think that's no doubt due to who's followed Carrie over. That's
what? Wait, what
understandable.
about this?
All right, I want to take a moment to thank another Cash Apper. Thank you guys so much. The generosity tonight is amazing. Thank you so much. I can make a payment on my $6.5 million diamond encrusted tungsten and palladium and platinum central air unit. Thank you so much. Hang on just a second here. So, what are your thoughts on this so far? Can you believe this is a guy who is willing to sue people like G-Man for... G-Man shouldn't have said it, implying that he had HIV, right? Because I don't know that. G-Man doesn't know that. But he does this and then sues G-Man, which, by the way, G-Man posted something about the slap laws. He may be smarter than I let on. Maybe this whole goofy online thing is just to keep people disarmed. But he is looking into an anti-slap. And if that happens, that you can't escape that bill, dude. You have to pay for the attorney. You have to pay court cost. And the procedure is different. You are the defendant now. You're the defendant. Sure, you can file a countersuit, but you're going to be a defendant when the anti-slap comes up. You have to go into court now, which you're probably not accustomed to, and prove why you did the most. You have to explain it. And when they see clips like this, yep. But can you believe he has the audacity to even try to sue anybody or threaten anybody? Like I said, I'm not taking it. If I know who somebody is and they're trying, oh, come to your house, does no, I'll just go to the courthouse. We won't even address it, and I'll be done with it at that point. Because there's no need in it. If you're on here saying shit and people cover it and it's that big of a deal, who has the real problem?
I like Carrie. Wait,
no,
what?
but the people I think that were porn bombing you were people that followed Carrie from her community.
Yes.
And
you
so
are correct.
you know that part then. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's good. So just that's it. If that is the layout that you need to use to keep your channel getting flagged
Over a layout.
that's all. I just didn't know if you were aware
because-
that like no one can see who's talking.
So let me get this right.
I
So
don't
she-
No, I'm done. I'm out. I'm not
She
going to listen to
came
you
up-
bitch again, you motherfucker.
Hold
the
on.
last time you ever
She
fucking
came
mentioned
up-
chemo about me again is gonna be
She
the last
came
time
up
that you
to
breathe.
ask her if she knew that her layout was this way. Got it.
And what did you do? And what did you do, Kenny? What did you do? I'm going to need him to go and look up class action civil lawsuit against somebody. This is exactly what you could search, sir. Can you sue? Can a group of people sue somebody for online harassment, intimidation, and include threatening people with lawsuits? You can even throw in that bullshit you said earlier where you created a situation that was not the case. You could throw that in and you will find that absolutely. And I don't think that 10, 15, even 20 people would have a hard time fundraising for an attorney to end this shit. And I'm telling you this because it's also part of my research. Your counsel can be held accountable. They too can be looped into the suit if they're representing you on this stuff, and it can be proven that it's all just to get people to settle. All that money you got before, and let's not mention that you're the allegations of you violating NDAs. I don't know. It's not for me to decide if you did. You're digging a hole that is tens of thousands, the 6 figures deep.
Wait, what? Like, I mean, yeah, like, of course my layout's this way because...
That's why
like,
she came up.
like,
First of all, let me just make something very clear.
I don't even know what happened because I didn't take my speaker with me when I walked away. So, can you let me know what happened?
Nothing happened till you got back.
This must be people reviewing it. You got the only voices we need to be worried about are K Petty's and Hussey's.
I mean, Kate Petty was
Oh, really?
backstage,
Oh.
and then I was like, I don't know if you want to let her up. And
Oh,
then
no,
we
I
were
mean,
just gonna
like-
wait on you, and then you let her up,
So,
which I
first
figured
of
you
all-
would, and then
She lied.
Well,
and she
Oh, okay.
said-
It's a full
she
panel.
lied,
My bad.
And she said that I wished her to die. That is not true.
You don't get to do that, dude. You don't get to play mental gymnastics with your rage bait. Okay, you don't get to do that. Look, I'm on to you. I've documented it. I've mapped it out. I mean, I know what you're up to. You are taking advantage of a situation that, and also, I've always said this. If I were, this is a hypothetical. If I were defrauding the government for housing, food, and a stipend, I wouldn't be out here drawing this much attention to myself. I wouldn't be doing that. Now you have. And you have attracted the ire of some downright scandalous, diabolical people in their own right, sir. So you could continue to swing on every woman you want. You could continue to threaten to sue me. It does amount to a hill of beans.
You're a fucking liar. Okay? Let me just finish my point.
You don't have a point.
Every time she says something to me, when she argues, or she argues with AJ, or anybody else, she always finishes the statement with, she has cancer.
She has cancer. You see what's happening here. It takes me back to when our family experienced the loss. I can only speak from experience, but we had a loss. And what did all these grown people do? They swooped in, and that's all they could talk about. Well, all you talk about is, okay. All I talk about, it's my channel, it's my audience, it's my life. If I want to talk about it, why does it affect you so bad? And if it gets attention, who cares? And if people donate money, who cares? Your actions, what you are doing, along with groups of other people, it's problematic.
She doesn't have that much long in this world, and whatever she's saying, whatever she's doing, it's for reasons.
She didn't even say that. He did. He brought it up.
Okay? So I told her,
I don't know what that was.
Stop with the fucking bullshit and stop using it as a shield. Every time you say something, it doesn't have to be with, at the end, you have cancer.
So why is it every time somebody says something, you shield yourself with Maxie? You have held that man up in lawsuits as a shield for years now. And you have spiraled out of control to the point where you're allegedly violating terms of agreements. You did it for $50 of super chats, allegedly. Do you not see the problem here? I'm gonna parrot Gigi in saying that you should go back to reading the tabloids or whatever covering the Kardashians and all that, because what you're doing now, are you terminally ill? You got a certain amount of time to live? I can't see why anybody would do this unless they knew that there's not going to be any consequences for them. I know you live in New York City. New York City is an open air asylum, but that doesn't mean you get to come on here and violate everybody who disagrees with you or hurt your fifis. I don't understand how somebody else's illness that may get them sympathy affects you. I haven't understood it for almost 9 years now. Well, for 8 years. I don't understand it. Well, how does that affect you? That somebody else gets sympathy? Do you want to have cancer? Do you want cancer attention? Is that what you want? As I assure you, sir, there's not going to be a Negz there to take care of you. There's not going to be anybody but strangers from hospice in New York City, which sounds terrifying. There's not going to be any home health care for you. It's going to be a nursing home or a hospital dying alone. Okay? And I'm not saying you're terminally ill. I'm asking why you would act like this. Let me express this. What happens if you do this to somebody that does have a finite amount of time on this planet? I've been saying this for years. What happens if you attack somebody that has nothing left to lose? I watch plenty of true crime stuff. And people, it happens. People have nothing to lose. They go to the extreme. And it's not a threat. It's not to make you nervous. It's to make you think about your actions.
And you don't have that much time in this world. My parents both died of cancer. My mother was 49 years old and my father was 70 years old. Okay? So I don't make fun of cancer. I'm very empathetic, and
Oh my God. Do you know what empathy means?
it's
Yeah.
it's
So
it's
did
not
so
a
did
joke.
so did
But
my mom.
they didn't use it as a
Wow.
shield,
He's an empath.
and
A
they
shield.
certainly didn't argue with people and always bring up, oh, well, they have cancer.
I'm sick of this shield stuff, dude. You use everything as a shield. Lawsuits, police calls, CPS. Hell, you lied about me and defamed my character for months after that, and still filed litigation against Clara. You did. So, what you want to talk about shields? And let me tell you something more. When you're trying to disarm somebody with their illness and their chemo, you're using it as a shield, because you can't just make a logical conversation. You don't have any rebuttal, nothing. I am breaking you down psychologically, son. Okay? These are facts.
Okay?
Disgusting.
It's not about that.
Yep.
She does bring it up all the time. She didn't bring it up just now. I brought it up. But she has brought it up several fucking times.
Right.
Who cares?
Right. And that
Who cares? Who cares, dude? That's why I never understood when I bought a headstone for my son. How did that affect all the people in the drama community? They sure had a problem with it. Miss Bucket Wonderful was calling funeral homes, calling people at home, grieving mothers. If it affects you that bad, then the person that you're doing it to should be concerned. Hindsight being 2020, I should have marched down to the courthouse and had slapped him MFW with the restraining order. I didn't, because that's not how I roll. Well, it's not how I didn't roll like that then. Now, oh yeah. If you're going to go that far, then absolutely. If you're going to abuse systems, you're going to do this and that, I'm going to do everything within my power legally to hold you accountable, because that's what you're trying to do to me, right?
that is something that
I've told you guys. I wish that whatchamacallit gets better. DC. I wish that DC gets better.
no.
I've said it. I've cried for DC a month. I wish that DC gets better.
No.
I've said it. I've cried for DC a month ago.
I don't believe that for a fucking minute. I don't believe that for a minute. You got proof of that? I gotta see proof of you crying about somebody that you couldn't stand. Somebody who you attempted to have a child removed from their home. Somebody who you tried to bankrupt. So you see, this was exactly a month before we lost her. A month. And do you have proof of this, sir? You're going to have to prove it. Because even in current day, me playing your words and just reacting to you, you have defamed me. You have slandered me. You have threatened me. And what have I done? Played your words, sir. If your words are so problematic, maybe you should go check yourself in somewhere and get some help. Because it is not I that need the help. I got the help and I'm working on it, right? What are you doing?
I was emotional during the stream, and I don't like her.
Right.
Oh, he said he was emotional during a stream. Does anybody know what stream this was? I'm not going to just ask if you know. I'm putting out a bulletin. I want to hear this stream. I want to see it. I want to see what was said. Because I've been documenting every vile fucking word people said to her, to me, every bit of it. It's a big file too. It's disgusting. And I had to wait until April till I still wasn't ready to do it, but I had to do it. So for the last 3 months plus, I've been documenting and researching. Because only now, since my son passed away, have I been able to listen to this vitriol without breaking down.
Right.
So I want Kay Petty to get better. Of course I want her to get better.
Why don't you just say that then?
But I'm just sick and tired of her passive aggressiveness.
What are you talking about?
I didn't insult her cancer. And if that's how you took it, that's how you took it.
Oh, is that what you tell on your filings, you just say, though they took it wrong. Maybe you took G-Man's words wrong. Maybe you did that because nobody believed that you had HIV, dude, because you didn't say you did. Because unlike you, we could reconcile that, okay? But you are Shanny 2.0.
Probably a fucking troll, and I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
You don't give a fuck about what?
Insult her cancer. And if that's how you took it, that's how you took it. You're probably a fucking troll, and I don't give a fuck.
Exactly. Like, I feel the same way.
And you know what? I'll take the same energy to irate Alex and his wife saying that they want me to KYS. Sylviel, did you say anything about that, you fucking...
Wow. You are a crybaby, dude. You're a grown man. You have no problem attacking everybody, making them fear for their lives, sending the police to the wrong house while publicly admitting that you were looking for their house, have a picture of it, and then publicly admitting and outing another family, a completely innocent family, that they have a kid and it was the wrong house, and this dox that you and all your cretins have is somebody innocent. You have no problem with that. But Irate Alex says something and you're up in arms. Defend yourself. Hey, I have a better recommendation. Open your ears. You ready? Listen up, hussy. Ignore it. Don't acknowledge it, because all you're doing right here is you're telling me you're fragile, spineless, weak, and mentally ill. That's what I'm getting from it. And you could use the old adage, if that's how I took it, I'm wrong. Fine, that's how I'm taking it.
But I'll take the same energy to irate Alex and his wife saying that they want me to KYS. Sylviel, did you say anything about that, you fucking cunt? Did you say anything about that? You all have problems about what I say. I said what I said, and I said I wish that she would get better. But go off. Go off.
So, are you mad about her having cancer? Or do you want her to get better? Are you mad? What are you mad about? You're mad about Alex telling you to KYS? That's an internet thing, dude. Do you take those suggestions personally and feel compelled to? If that's the case, then you're a danger to yourself. I don't care. I mean, the rate you drink, that's a danger too. But if that is so problematic to you, how are you able to take care of yourself?
Right.
And she has a problem with my money. She has a problem. She started this whole fucking thing in the chat saying that you sounded desperate. Stop doing what you're doing. And then she told Potato, why you want to fucking give him money? Okay? She came after me when I made a comment to fucking Angry Pistachio saying that bus pass is not $35. It's $2.35. She came after me for that. She's coming.
Okay, so here you are. Here you are. Fresh on the heels of saying you don't pocket watch or any of this other shit. And you're calling her out because a bus pass doesn't cost that much, right? That's what you're going with. I just saw a clip of you today. I don't know where the stream's at. If anybody knows where I can find it, he's pissed drunk. Am I a piece of shit? Can I get $50? Now you're pocket watching over a bus pass? Why is it always about money and attention? You are just like the old drama community. And now that I look, those people were lol cows, horror cows, awful people.
The pass is not $35. It's $2.35. She came after me for that. She's coming after me for this now. Go fuck yourself, K. Petty. For someone that has cancer, you still have a lot of fucking energy to come up and argue with fucking people and insert your nose and give opinions on things that have nothing to do with you.
Wow. Wow, such harsh words coming from a guy who has to use taxpayers to even eat. From a guy who has to make friends and essentially blackmail them into sticking around. I can't wait to hear what you have on Fallon. I cannot wait. And this is what I'm talking about with Pistachio. She gives any and every Tom, Dick, and Harry the benefit of a doubt, regardless what they do. So I don't understand that. The only thing I could think is either people are just alike. I'm not saying they are. But either people are just alike or they're looking to weaponize this person. Because I know when she came around gassing me up, I'm your friend, this, that, and everything, I don't know what her intent was. I can only speculate. But what I figured was take advantage of Neg's delicate situation right now, because I was bad, depressed, and traumatized, right? Trauma never goes away, but I was reveling in it, like, without any control, and try to weaponize me by telling me all this horrible stuff that people say, because that's what people do.
So it's okay for you to call me
Raven.
fucking desperate for making $200, but it's not okay for me to make fun of Angry Pistachio for lying and saying she needs a bus pass. Okay. You dumb cunt.
Well, which is it? Which is it? Let's go back and hear you say that again. Hussy, put this on your screen and watch it in front of Fallon, Blaze, Charlene, Chantel. Don't harass these people, guys. Leave them alone, but they publicly support him. Think he's great. Put this up there.
So it's okay for you to call me fucking desperate for making $200, but it's not okay for me to make fun of Angry Pistachio for lying and saying she needs a bus pass. Okay.
What kind of point is that? So, did you not hear yourself, Mr. Lack of Self-Awareness? Let me break it down for you, baby. They harangued you for being desperate to make money. So you went out and made fun of somebody else for making money that was substantially less than you got. And now you're upset that they made fun of you. What? This is where you are a raging hypocrite. And this is how you meet the every qualification of a malignant narcissist, dude. 100%. You don't even, do you even see that? I mean, y'all, what the fuck?
Okay. You dumb cunt.
Okay.
Okay, listen, because
This is AJ.
I do know that when I was okay, listen. Kay, Petty, and I have buried the hatchet because it's, like, so to speak, like, whatever, water under the bridge, like, whatever. Okay, here's the thing though. For her to say that she doesn't bring that up is not true, because that is what, like, Edna and like Kay Petty and Fresh Garbage, when I was up on Fresh Garbage's panel, that is what was a big deal. Like, so it was like, don't say that. Like, she has cancer. I could barely figure out who was talking, for one. Like, that was very confusing. But it wasn't like I was saying that. And I think we've all had people like, no, do I want her to be sick? Absolutely not. I don't want her to be sick. Like, how?
They're the trolls. They're fucking.
It's just evil. Like,
Yeah.
Whew. Wow. Wow, Kenny. You got anything to say about that? You want to defend yourself, or maybe put it up on on your channel, and let everybody know why you said it, why you did it. Better yet, why don't you take the first part of this where you took somebody else's spin move that spun a story into something disgusting. That's for them to live with. And you just ran with it. You just ran with it as if it were true, while suing people for saying things about you that aren't true, right? Can you do that for me? Can you put this on your screen and show your audience who you really are? Please. I think it's important that everybody knows exactly who they're supporting, what that person does. Yeah. You know? Do it. Are you incapable of accountability?
Yeah.
Are you incapable of, you know, just owning up to your bullshit, basically? And I don't expect anybody to be like me. That's not why I'm saying this. I did. Again, I don't know, just some pathways in my brain formed, and I was like, oh, everything started making sense. And I started a path to recovery, slowly, gingerly, and being the impatient person I am, listen, you can't avoid things that make you anxious, sad, or whatever, but you shouldn't agitate it. But why can't you just put this up on your channel? Show your audience, yeah, this is who I was a year ago. I'm not like that anymore, because you can't, because you were just like this week. There are no amount of threats, harassment, lawsuits, perjury, or anything that makes this right or makes it go away. As a matter of fact, the more times you abuse this system, it makes you look worse, and that is more bullshit piled on top of you. Right? Which is like, you know, people get pulled over, and the next thing you know, they resist arrest and assault a cop. You went from a fine to prison. I'm not saying anybody's going to prison. I'm just saying that's how quickly it escalates. I want to see you put this up. Watch it with your audience. That's what I want to see. And I want to see you address it. I want to see them say, that's perfectly okay. I want to see Fallon sign off on it. I want to see every person that you were shouting out the other night for giving you money to dump somebody's email, one fucking shitty email from Unicorn Girl that had nothing to do with anything. $75 for an email that I would have read for free. I want them to go, oh yeah, that's okay. Because I think everybody has the right to know what shitty people are out there. What shitty people lurk in the shadows of these communities. I think we have a right to know. I mean, we can already look and see, because there's no way that they don't know. They have to know. So hang on just a second. I'm going through a transcript of another video, and we will start on it. It is entitled, excuse me, Hussy Fallon and Monica say AJ is racist. Now this was the other day when they got their think tank together because they care about anti-Semitism all of a sudden. Hussy cares so much about anti-Semitism and racism, even though he said he didn't. But, you know, hey, it doesn't matter what he says. It only matters what you say. Oh, she said the cab ride was a skit. Fantastic. So then he should never sue anybody ever again. Because they should be able to go, oh, it was a skit. I'm sorry you took it that way, but that's not how I meant it. You see what I'm saying? That's how I know it's not. You know? That's how we all know it's not, because it's rules for thee, but not for me. That old chestnut, right? Well, Fallon's a fucking a dumbass. I'll just say that. I don't know how she's got money. I don't care, but I guess it's recycled money. I guess she goes out and gets money from the internet and then gives it to this goofball, this absolute scumbag, dirtbag of a human being. Yeah? But anyway, Hussy Nation got together and decided, hey, AJ's a racist. The person that they were friends with for the longest time backed up and all this other shit. He cried over Clara, by the way, who was Jewish. But now he cares about anti-Semitism because he doesn't like AJ. Get the fuck out of here, dude. You're a clown. You are absolutely a clown. There's nothing redeemable about you. You're just going to have to live with that for the rest of your life. So, this is him, Monica, and I don't know who else. And Fallon. Fallon thinks that the Germans built the Berlin Wall. That's how smart she is. She's not even qualified to write children's books. Let's just take a look at this. I don't know how far we'll get into it. We'll see. I didn't really know I was going to do this one tonight, but here we go.
You can come up when I play that, sweetie. All right.
Okay, first thing, when he's got that calm, gathered voice going, he's manipulating people. And when he starts screaming and shouting is when his manipulation has failed.
All right, hold on.
And just because I want to be petty, Hussy, I have more viewers than you had earlier.
Say several million fucking Hail Marys. Hold on.
Well, I guess he started out reviewing Pistachio because he has no content.
I can't.
He has no content. He has to leech
Show
off
me evidence
everybody.
of what you're saying, bitch. Listen, the truth doesn't need fucking evidence.
So AJ just went in her chat.
Did you? Oh, that's why you're there. You're stalking AJ. Okay. Yeah, okay. Did you hear Pistachio? The truth doesn't need any evidence. The truth will always be the truth. You should prove it, though, if you're going to make a claim against somebody. Like, how would he have known what a child was doing in their room privately to say that as if it were the truth? You see, that was my contention the whole time.
And this is what happened.
If people are interested in finding your fucking cummy evidence,
He should just stop talking about families and
I'm
kids,
just talking
period.
to you and I here, cummies. Well, you know it, I know it, we know it. I don't actually care enough to prove it to these fine fucking people. If they're interested, they'll find it themselves. But you know, I'm telling the truth,
That's
cummies.
inappropriate.
You know exactly what I'm talking about, cums.
No, you should
Hold on,
prove
me
it if
too.
you're going to talk
Me too.
about it.
Hold on.
Or she got that New York accent.
Fuck New York, dude.
Am I cummies? Cummy says, you're
now I'm
putting
gonna
this shit
turn
on
it
thin
up a
air,
little
am I?
bit.
Do you know, I counter your fucking offer of you asking me to provide evidence, and I
Yes.
say, provide evidence that you don't do fucking cummies. How about that, bitch?
That's violently
Cummy loving
retarded,
bitch.
Pistachio.
Yick.
That's
Jessica
violently
Meska says,
retarded.
I saw it. Wody sent it all to me when I first showed up in AJ's chat. Holla, Jessica. Thanks for being a fucking pillar of truth in this motherfucker. It's cummies all day, every day with this bitch. Cummies.
How are you going to use that as a contention towards somebody when you literally have it scrolling at the bottom of your screen, cummies, and you say it more than that other person does? It's not a dunk when you start using it yourself.
Holla, love them, need them, pay for them. Yum, cummies. It's real, told you. Cummies, do you know something? You're really bad by association. I really don't like it that you're even here, bitch. I don't like it that you have my little emblem next to your cummy ass fucking name. Like, brother, what are you doing?
I don't know if I can listen to this cummy shit. I'm going to get up to the point where they, let me see where he starts getting people on the panel. Okay, here we go. I'm not interested in anything Pistachio has to say. She's keeping bad company. She's not really doing anything to try and, you know, I don't know if she's unwell or if she's just always like this, but, you know, the fact that she just keeps Greg around like, you know, everybody's a simp, everything everybody else does is bad, but look at what I'm doing. It's all a deflection to get people to look the other way. And it annoys me. I have no desire to cover it because it's her problem, right? Don't hate her. Not her buddy.
AJ's panel with Azria.
Hi, Amber.
And now she's saying that if I can't laugh at, I don't want to be a part of a panel like AJ's. I'm too old for this shit. I'm sorry. I don't want to be aggravating. And I want to catch up on my sleep, so.
Oh, do you now? Is that
Hi.
good?
Did you
I'm
see
gonna
that
slow this down. I
voice?
guess it's already sped
Yeah, I'm
up.
going to put it on my community tab.
Oh my god.
Where? Crazy.
What the hell? Like, my daughter wore those when she was like 2 years old.
She doesn't know how to dress. AJ has never known how to dress. She
Oh
said
my god.
she went to a concert with her husband, I don't know how many years ago. She dressed like a fucking 13-year-old.
What? Stop now. You got to stop. This obsession with people's kids, their parenting, sending the police to people's houses with kids, that fucking clip I just played at the beginning of the stream. I mean, I'm not implying a damn thing because I don't know anything about you, and I know you don't have a criminal record per se, right? It's a bad look, dude. And now you got Fallon up here who supported a child
Women,
murderer.
what is wrong with you?
No, she lives this, like...
It's like that cosplay shit.
She lives this lifestyle of being like this young girl. It's very weird. It's trouble.
Yeah.
It's
And she
weird
has
that
a
you're
child in the
obsessed
house.
with...
It's strange.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
staying away
gonna
from that
just
shit. I'm
stop.
sorry. That's
So-
like immature shit. I don't know.
So, this is
Okay, Fallon.
2 days ago, I think. Let me see.
Whatever.
Yeah, that Holocaust thing. I'm. You know me and my dad, and they want to hear about it. I will tell them real stories. Seriously, this is bullshit. Oh,
So
You-
this is 2
you-
days ago.
stop.
Yeah. Let's see.
Why-
I fast forwarded. This is the 5.
Why is it when these people get on their woke horse shit that all of a sudden they have 50 Jews in their family? I learned so much from Clara, and she was Jewish, by the way, and she was a Latina. I know people. I didn't understand how that worked till she explained it to me, and it's called Argentina, right? Where they gave Nazis safe harbor, and people fled Argentina. Jewish people fled Argentina for the United States because fuck Nazis. But now all of a sudden you got, oh yeah, I get my dad to tell stories. Nobody cares, dude. You can't even spell dog.
Hour 12-minute mark.
For it. What do you mean?
Well, I've
Why?
had people.
Why are my opinions
Exactly.
I didn't see
He was
the
okay
video.
with it. He was okay with it. Now he's got a
argue
problem
against
with
other
it.
creatures.
Well, I saw someone trying to
Now it's a
defend
problem.
the denial of that in general, saying that
Oh no, I'm not saying that there were not camps, like, and all that. That's not what I'm saying.
this creator said that it's probably just that you don't trust people in power.
Phonies.
Which I thought that was a bit
Oh,
of
are
an
you
anti-Semitic.
talking about Carrie?
Yes, I'm talking about
Carrie
here.
said that?
I thought that was a bit of an anti-Semitic comment to begin with because the Jews were not in power during the Holocaust. That's not how that worked.
I don't think that that's necessarily what that has to imply, though.
AJ, you don't know what you're talking about. You
What do
should
you
It's not
just
like,
zip
doesn't
it too.
who said that all the power was coming from that? Like, what do you?
Well,
what,
AJ's
what do you mean?
got a
Like,
wet
wouldn't that
brain.
be racist in itself?
It's not
Well, I'm
called
saying, like,
racist. It's called
Gary said
anti-Semitic.
that you might.
And you know what? I mean, what is the point of having this conversation?
Exactly.
Because first of all, she's ignorant. Second of all, she's on something.
Yeah.
She was in your community for a long time, dude. You didn't have a problem with the age play. You didn't have a problem with the anti-Semitism because you know why, Kenny? Because she didn't like Clara. That's why. You didn't have a problem with it. Now you got a problem with it because you ain't got any content. All you could do is bitch and moan about what other people do without even reflecting upon yourself.
She's not, right state of mind.
No.
I would bother having this.
Idiot.
She always makes a fucking fool out of herself.
Yeah.
Listen-
and it's
listen to how he
anti-Semitic.
talks.
It's not racist.
Right.
Unbelievable.
Potato, potato.
Hello, bad witch.
Hello, bad lady.
Monica, have you seen the stream?
Hello, odd hag.
Hi, Monica.
Yeah, I didn't see the stream. I don't give a damn about her stream. I saw Warcraft. I said Warcraft. I don't know the name of this guy. Both of you don't have a good relation with this person, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So this, he was reacting to this, and I was fucking pissed off.
Why didn't any of you fools contact me? Why didn't you contact Clara over the last couple of years and join a panel with her and get educated? Because you're too busy hating. Your hatred blinds you.
Listen up, people. I don't give a damn. This and that. You can have an opinion. You can have everything. But stop mixing yourself in shit, which you don't have a fucking idea. This is first and foremost.
Exactly.
I
Hear
was
that,
born
hussy?
and live in country where the situation was happening. You get that?
Yeah. All right. Let's.
Yeah.
You guys, I don't know how long this video is, but if you guys want to say something, just tell me to stop. But I want to.
Okay.
This dumb bitch has to.
Might
None of you have.
be in. You might.
I don't know who Monica is. I'm gonna leave her out of this. But Fallon and Hussey have no business speaking on this. AJ is just some, I don't know, MAGA right-wing wannabe who thinks that all things right-winged are against all things that aren't. Okay.
Might deny that because you don't trust people in power.
Right. I don't like authoritative shit. Period. Like, I don't vote. I don't.
Pretty
do
much,
fucking
baby
anything
doll.
Because
Good, you
I
don't vote.
don't trust.
Good, you don't vote, bitch.
That
Thank
type of
God.
shit. Anyways, like I don't like governmental.
The ferry
speaks
is coming to a
Okay.
to a an
So, and I
abrupt
think that
end.
they have a lot of propaganda,
I don't care.
persuasiveness, like.
No, I'm sorry. Can I say something?
That's my opinions, but I don't know why people are.
This situation with Holocaust and that the Holocaust was not like they show it. It's not have anything to do with power, this and that. Do you think that Jewish people, which they was living in Europe, they make it this and they put it Hitler that he was some kind of puppet for them? Are you fucking kidding me?
I don't even know what
I'm
that's
Monica,
about.
couch wife. I'm Monica.
About
AJ
my
was my
opinions
friend,
on
my
something.
best
I mean,
friend.
Hold on.
I'm just.
This is Monica on panel. She used to be a friend of AJ's,
Yeah.
and they had a falling.
Yeah, in there it's yes, 21 and AJ. And 21 in this matter, I must say congratulations. There was a hard stuff questioning from point that not somebody who was experienced or something, but to have some kind of knowledge, not to 100% degree, because no one will have that. But this 21 was coming from point to acknowledge everything around. Do not be ignorant towards the situation. This is my opinion.
You're on a panel of ignorant
if
assholes.
you find out that a creator has quote unquote controversial opinions on World War II, you kind of want to dig into it a little.
Why?
Well, I think it's a good point of, do I want to continue supporting this person? What exactly are these views? Is it something that I don't want to align myself with?
Oh, hell no. You're not going to make this a contention about supporting people. Okay? Because if that is a contention with you, Hussy, then whatever you say about the people that support AJ immediately is mirrored back to you, your behavior, and your supporters.
But nobody has to align with everything.
Hi, Red Dress.
completely. So why?
Well, there's a difference between disagreeing on toppings of pizza and what opinions someone has on World War II.
Okay, but you could basically be talking about whether you have a religion, no religion, or faith. Okay, nobody's out here getting into arguments about that, and that's
actually a lot of people get into arguments about that.
Well, no. I'm saying though that nobody's talking about that. Like, I mean, I know that my faith gets brought up a lot because they're like, oh, well, she doesn't actually
What is your
believe in
faith?
Jesus, blah blah blah. I never said that I had a religion. I said I had a faith. Okay.
Stop right now. I can't stand this shit. I have faith in Jesus. I walk in the footsteps of Jesus. Yet.
So, I just was curious as to why this is such an important topic. That persuasiveness, like,
Turn your disco ball crap off, dude.
Hold on.
I'm just.
This is Monica.
Jesus believer, right?
That?
No, I'm sorry. What? Who used to be? I'm sorry. Could you...
like,
my friend, my best friend.
Hold on.
I'm just.
This is Monica on panel. She used to be a friend of AJ's.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's talk about this friend, Monica. Somebody left a comment, and I saw him in here earlier. They just wanted to bring up Gigi. You got a great pal there. What the fuck are you talking about? We don't grill out together. Just because people panel up, have discussions, and are in chats doesn't mean that they are a supporter. Doesn't mean they're friends. Now, Hussy will make it very clear he's your friend to the end until he turns on you. Then he can use all that to overinflate his fee-fees, right? Okay. Yeah. Grow the fuck up. Grow up. Grow up.
And someone has on World War II.
Okay, but faith gets brought up a lot because they're like, oh, well, she doesn't actually believe in Jesus, blah, blah, blah. I never said that I had a religion. I said I had a faith. Okay.
Okay, faith in Jesus. You're just like everybody else that says
I just was
that
curious as
openly
to
all the time.
why this is such an important topic for people.
Because it's very important subject for people my
when
age.
it comes to
and
things like
older.
controversial opinions on World War II, some might
It's
wonder,
not worth yelling
is this
about.
creator racist? Is this
Calm
creator
down.
anti-Semitic?
Yeah,
and that's why people such as myself.
Okay, that's me in there that they're streaming.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I know exactly where this is going. All right,
Okay,
listen.
you do.
There's
Enlighten
three
us.
things that people need to realize. There's racism, there's anti-Semiticism, and there's
Oh, Semiticism. It's anti-Semitism, Fallon. Jesus fucking Christ. You're an author.
religion, and there's politics. 4 things. Okay,
Exactly, Capone.
that's somebody else's own decision to make. That's like one person's set mind. Okay, if they want to choose to be anti-Semitic, let them be anti-Semitic. Okay, this generation, this new generational shit that's out there nowadays, bringing this all back up is so irrelevant. They have no idea. They're doing documentaries the new way now. They're not doing the documentaries how they were back in the day. Okay,
I agree.
They don't see the real shit that happened. My dad survived this. Okay, I've seen pictures, real life pictures. Okay,
Exactly.
and it's sickening. It's sickening. My grandmother was on Channel 13 doing an interview at 99 years old, a year before she passed, on how she survived the Holocaust. Okay, with a lot of other.
Okay, well, you got a clip? Got anything to prove any of this? Because I hear a lot of this from that community, but I never see any receipts. Nothing's ever proven.
And it is.
Young people, they don't know anything, and they talking that they have some knowledge. I was said this on
Exactly.
the panel before. I was a young
Painter.
child, and they try to keep it this knowledge and what
Yes.
was going on to younger generation.
Yes.
And that's why we was having some meeting with these people who they survived this.
Yes.
Do you get that? Now they reading something on the internet. Oh yeah, for sure it must be true. Somebody make a
Yes,
difference.
it's Fallon Watts.
Has no evidence. And
No, none at
some,
all.
Theory.
Yeah.
What the hell, people?
Yeah. No,
Look at
these
every side.
And I just want people to realize, and you too, Hussy, if you're streaming this, these people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Not one.
No, not a clip of Grandma in Auschwitz, or you. I meant a clip of her on Channel 13, but I'll accept a clip of her in Auschwitz too as proof. You know what I'm saying?
Iota. And if people are interested, then go to the real sources. Okay, I'm just saying this because she's putting out there like, okay, it's my channel, I know everything, and this guy too. It's like she doesn't know anything. She called anti-Semitic racism. How don't you know that? How don't you know the difference? So just sorry.
How do you not know the difference when you can't even say the word right? Anti-Semiticism.
I want to dig into that to figure out what exactly is being said.
All right. So me questioning.
I never paneled with
whether
Monica.
or not things have
never had a
been
problem
relayed
with it.
correctly.
Still don't.
From propaganda figures or whatever. That would make me racist.
What propaganda figures would
What I'm saying is that me questioning what has been put in the media or anything, that would make me racist against an entire group of people.
No.
Well, it really
No,
depends
you
on
can
what you're
think what
questioning.
you want to think. You can have
I
an
mean, you
opinion
came here to ask me.
about.
I'm asking
Hussy,
you.
are you there, man?
Yeah, but I want to listen a little bit. But go ahead.
He has nothing to add.
Doesn't matter.
And when he does, it's just a bunch of word salad directed at AJ and his hateful bitch voice.
That would open up doors into questioning.
Imagine being an author and you can't speak
Well, then,
properly.
So you're telling me then, like, so me questioning like authoritative figures and or media or that obviously does propaganda and shit like that. That would be me being hateful towards an entire group of people.
Well, when you're questioning the Holocaust,
That's
a lot of
crazy.
people. When you're questioning the Holocaust, a lot of people are going to assume that you don't like Jews.
That I disagree with that, and I've had this conversation with Clara. We both agreed that questioning somebody that's Jewish doesn't make you anti-Semitic. Okay, that doesn't. That's literally the definition of oppression. Well, you can't question me because I'm white, because of white supremacy. That old adage, that boogeyman. No, denying it is a whole nother thing. That's just a conspiracy theory. The numbers could be questioned because tens of millions of people died in World War II. We don't have an exact figure. There's no way to have an exact figure. But that's another discussion, questioning the numbers. Does it matter? Millions of people were butchered, right?
Do you?
Amen.
You're basically answering this for me, so I thank you.
He did, really. I mean, just being
Also,
objective
what
here.
people in power are pushing that these Holocaust numbers and this definitely happened. What authoritarian propaganda is pushing that? Because as far as I'm aware, the authoritarian powers that dealt with the Holocaust denied its existence and tried to downplay it so that they wouldn't get hung at the fucking at the whatchamacallit, I forget the name of it. But
what she doesn't realize that she's doing is that she's promoting
Nuremberg
this,
trials.
Yes.
Stereotype. That's
Yeah, she's promoting anti-Semitism.
Yeah.
So it's not a mistake. It's a mistake if you do it once. It's just stupidity if you do it twice. Jesus Christ.
I agree with that.
Whatever. Yeah.
And and a lot of times, this is what it's like kind of what
She won an Emmy. I got to see her Emmy.
Yes.
And to me, it's why are you fucking doing this?
Yeah.
This was not hoax or anything like that. It happened. It's reality. It's a historical fucking thing that happened. And you're out here trying to pretend like, oh, it didn't? Or question.
You're just looking for something to bitch at AJ about. Need I remind you that she still had these beliefs when she was in your community?
Like, why are you questioning slavery too?
Your
Hussy,
community.
you know what it's like? It's like the punks back in the day that hung out at CBGBs, okay? And I was in that crowd. You had the neo-Nazis, you had the Nazis, you had the regular punks, you had the Goths, you had all these groups of people.
She's done it all,
and they
guys.
went by the color of your Doc Martens. If you wore red with black laces, you were considered a Nazi.
Right.
If you wore black with red, you were considered a Goth Nazi.
And also, this is like the one thing that there's so much.
I know about
evidence
red
behind.
laces, but
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And what I want to say about that, I'm sorry.
exactly,
that I cut
Beth.
you. I come from work.
I can feel them vacuuming my chromosomes out as I sit here.
It's been documented more than
Yes.
anything.
Yes.
So
It's
what is
still there. What these people survived, like I say, I coming from Warsaw, and we have every places, we have a stuff. What was going on in there? We have a museum. This is
How old are you
where
people?
the Jewish people, every people was against Nazi, was held and killed.
Mm-hmm.
There are
Okay.
barely any Holocaust survivors alive, or World War II
Okay.
veterans. They're all in their hundreds.
That's not the
ones
case.
that are.
That's not the case.
Oh,
It's promoting
God.
it's promoting terrorism. What she's doing is promoting
is
hate.
it? Okay, let's talk about terrorism. The things that Hussey does, threatening people with litigation, the police and all that, that's technically, by your definition, that's terrorism. So when he was constantly on Clara's ass, wanted her money, hated her for no reason, this just because she called him out, what would you call that? Is he an anti-Semite? I don't know if he is. I can't call him one because I don't know. But I think you two are the wrong people to be talking. You should just let Monica talk. If she's from Warsaw, I'm sure that their documentation is a little more in depth than the Americans, because the victors write the history books.
It's to some degree, you know, forget about what was really going on. The conspiracy theory is more important. What? Are you kidding me?
All right, we're gonna play so we can get this.
Yeah, I can see that.
This one. I can't.
I was gonna say the circuit back. I don't remember the name of it. The Nazis tried to downplay it so they wouldn't get executed. So it's
so I am aware of different things. Okay.
You're not.
But that has nothing
How do you
to
know?
do with
Nuremberg. Thank you, chat.
Yes, the Nuremberg trials.
Okay. Yes. So
don't
the
ask
thing
me.
is, like, it has nothing to do with
World War II buff. Don't
you're-
ask
and
me
again,
anything.
because you actually are like proving my point here. This has nothing to do with hating an entire race of people.
I don't
It's
know
because
Hussey's
you question
heart. It's hateful.
authoritative things.
Okay, can I ask what authoritarian power is pushing this?
Well, that would be a very large discussion as far as
It's contagious, red dress.
like the tentacles that basically kind of wrap around this earth, right? So that would be
Flying
a
spaghetti
very
monster.
large discussion. That
If I was a teacher and I had AJ as a student and she raised her hand and asked me a fucking question and she looped and looped about a fucking question like this, I would say, bitch, shut the fuck up.
And then you would be fired, and then you would be blacklisted, and then you'd probably call CPS, and then you'd probably send the police to their house. You could never be a teacher, Kenny. You can't even keep your cool for a fucking normal conversation.
That is the dumbest fucking shit I've ever heard.
Take a seat and learn.
You imagine
This is not how you discuss this.
Okay.
Yep.
This is not how you discuss this.
My mom would have kicked her out of the classroom immediately.
How did you listen to her for hours? How did you do
Fallon's
it?
family was
Exactly,
just
Monica.
all that and a bag of fucking shit, huh?
I don't know.
Chips.
You know what I
I'm
think?
questioning myself now.
I think, Monica, what you did is you tried to give her a chance because you were trying to understand her, and you couldn't comprehend anything this woman had to say that came out of her mouth because she's high all the goddamn time. So that's why you just gave her a chance. And I
Well,
give
be
you
high
kudos
than
to that because I
stupid.
tried to understand her. I tried to understand all these people. And now that I'm listening to this, I'm just like, okay, it's a wasted energy, wasted time, you know?
He really is a waste of time.
Okay, wait a minute. So Fallon's 56. I'm almost 50. Okay? Clara was 12 years older than me. Okay? So she did. She was she grew up in the 80s, right? Basically. So Fallon went to CBGBs and everything. I don't know. The punk scene broke out in the early 80s. And the goth scene and all that, but like I hear this woman talk, and she has to loop herself into every significant event, everything they're discussing. She's done it. She's been there. The only thing I know she's done is supported Chris Watts, a baby butcher.
Yes,
she is.
I don't think that either one of us are necessarily prepared to have. Friends.
I'm absolutely
He
prepared.
probably
to
likes
discuss
having
this.
an anti-Semite on his side.
Well, I would want to make sure that I am very.
I don't know that, but maybe he did.
In a place of being articulate on this,
Oh,
because
God.
I also have a lot of problems like multitasking. So,
We can tell.
also I process things like as they come
Those are not your
in.
own-
So I would want to make sure that I am able to speak out my exact points the way that I want to.
Well, let's get down to brass tacks here.
No, we
Is it
don't
not
see that.
Holocaust in this
Be
question?
straightforward. Don't make it the word salad. Come on, lady. Spew it, please. Thank you.
Don't make it the word salad. I'm sorry, I get a kick out of
Do you remember the
accents and
book
stuff.
burning?
Not making fun
The
of it.
book burning that the Nazis did? Yeah.
You remember
and or
it?
before.
Were you there?
Do you remember book burnings like where it's like you stifle
Yeah, I gotta
information?
fix the screen.
Listen, this isn't again. Listen again. Everybody equates questioning something to all of a sudden you're fucking racist. Like
No,
like,
that's
excuse me? Like
well, they do,
burning
but that's
books,
not the case here.
they
I will
burn
agree with
books
you on that.
Because they don't want that people will be educated, that they will know your own culture. bitch. This is first and foremost.
And
they try to kill everybody who have intelligence to some degree.
Minecraft.
In Minecraft, of course.
Yep.
You
No,
know.
seriously.
Minecraft.
That's what happened. Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Shut up,
yes.
Ken.
Why lots of people run to America? Because there was a safe place. And it doesn't matter what kind of religion you are, what country you are.
Fat leading the
Europe
fat.
was burning, people.
Yep.
I'm glad that I'm survived and I'm on this earth, okay?
Look at the Berlin Wall, Monica. Remember that?
Yes, I remember.
Fuck. Hey, Fallon, what was the purpose of the Berlin Wall? Who built it? Why did they split Berlin down the middle?
What country you are?
Nope.
The Europe was burning, people.
Yep.
I'm glad that I'm survived and I'm on this earth, okay?
Look at the Berlin Wall, Monica. Remember that?
Yes,
Hang on a second. Hang on a second. I know. Just get on with it, Negz. Whatever. I gotta pull this up. Hang on a second. I can't with this fucking dumbass. I can't.
Hi, I'm Chris Farley, and this is the Chris Farley Show. And tonight, my host is Jeff Daniels, one of the greatest actors around, I guess. God, I hate doing this part, man. I never know what to say.
No, you're doing fine, Chris. You're doing good.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. Anyway. Mr. Daniels has done The Purple Rose of Cairo, Terms of Endearment, Arachnophobia, and Something Wild, which is an awesome flick.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
You remember in Something Wild when Melanie Griffith had you handcuffed to the bed? Remember that?
Yeah.
And you had to make that phone call, remember? And you were chained to the thing and you couldn't get away.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
That was awesome.
First thing and I know it.
I remember
Yeah,
that
exactly.
it would go down.
Exactly. So, America took in, as I said before, it's the Statue of Liberty. The lady welcomed everybody in. And now it's like people are fending for themselves in another generational type of thing. So it started in New York. You just didn't go to Chicago or, they went through New York, through Ellis
Do you think
Island.
that people remember who made this statue?
Exactly, the French.
Did they remember? Yes, the French make that.
French didn't make it. They sent it to us as a gift.
Sorry.
I didn't say that. Like,
When I can go on.
questioning
Well, they did make the statue. They sent it to us,
how
though.
something
Jesus.
happened, why something happened, and actually like what the facts are. It doesn't mean, it has nothing to do with Joe Schmo down the street. That I'm like, oh hey, hey, it's nice to meet you. Who may say that he's a Jew. You know what I'm saying? Like it has nothing to do with that. It's literally questioning other things. It has nothing to do with hating or
Allergies
being.
are killing me
Okay,
right
I guess I should
now.
ask you this. What's your definition of being racist?
Hating a specific group based on their race.
Right. So I would say that questioning this stuff has
Based on her
nothing
physical
to do with being
characteristics,
racist
basically.
against somebody.
Well, when you the thing is that the main
But you
people
are helping to
questioning
my point, so thank you.
the main people questioning this stuff, the source of a lot of Holocaust denial and questioning,
That's it, Stuart Smalley. I'm good enough and people like me.
comes from people trying to cover it up and want to take away from the victims of it. It's a pretty well documented
Lowered
genocide. There's pictures, there's documents.
expectations.
What if people view? What if? And I'm not even saying that this is my stance. What if people were to say that people were used as pawns? Okay, I'm not even saying this is my stance.
Jesus
okay?
Christ.
Yeah.
But what
This
if
is
people
what
were to
I'm
say,
saying.
oh, well, then they were used as
I
pawns
send it
with
this-
people?
I send it to you.
I
my
look
opinion.
forward to him airing her out.
She
raised
had an
money for a
opinion that-
baby butcher.
Okay,
No
so
respect.
hating a race
Zero.
of people.
What pawns are we talking about here? Who are the pawns?
What
in this
I'm saying
hypothetical
is
scenario?
that you're saying that repeat what you just said, but right before, because I said that people could be used as pawns. Like,
remember
let's say a
when-
race of people could be used as pawns to get across a agenda that benefits them. So they
Yeah,
appeal to
we're
their
witnessing that
audience.
now
So
in
Now she's
Western civilization.
She's clearing this what I just say. Her stand for the
it's not
situation what was
Jews.
going on with Jewish
It's
people.
Muslims
in Europe.
and
Why
Africans.
they generally they make it
Haitians.
conspiracy and they make it destroy themselves show it to the world that it was very tragic, but in the real time, what she's thinking, it was not so huge, not so much huge like we know that it was, and it was some kind.
Oh, okay. Well, no, okay, then I just want to know what she's told him in private. I don't want nobody's address. I don't want him going in on anybody's family. I just want to know what they discussed privately outside of all that. Let me rephrase. I don't want her to get aired out to that point. I want to know what kind of conversations I'll pay for those. I mean, hey, if I give you $1,000, will you unmod her?
Kind of, point that they will take over. Oh, Jesus, please.
I'd like to see her stance.
Exactly.
I'd like to see her stance on the slaveries down in the South. That's what I'd like
I
to see.
cannot talk about that, for example, because I don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
She's unwell. She got
I understand.
I can say
problem
something
or
what
a
I was reading, what I was
problem?
obsessed about. Okay.
Yes.
But this subject is directly connect to my roots.
Yes,
Okay.
I understand.
So that's why
Okay.
I'm so passionate and I'm angry about like this ignorant situation. Please.
Monica, I got it double up
one.
here. I got it double over here. I'm half over there and half here. So I understand where you're coming from. Sorry.
Monica, did she ever talk to you about this in private?
Yeah, I am a German.
Wow.
I was trying to do not engage in the situation, okay? Because I say, okay, everybody
can
can have
understand
our own point of view, some stuff like this, but.
So let me get this straight. Hussey is completely allegedly taking advantage of somebody who's not well. If that's the public perception, then that's what I'm going to lean into, because that sounds more probable than him actually being a good friend.
I will never accept the line that Jewish people, which they was in Poland very much. Many people were, I'm talking in Europe, in Jewish community, was in Poland.
Yes.
And some people on the
If I
internet,
get
they
tips,
were
I
trying
do.
to
If I
fight with
don't,
me
I
about
don't.
the subject. No, Jewish people, they was
About
feel
the
themselves
message.
much more safe in my country than
Yes.
in other countries in Europe. We was really cooperate with them. We was not have a problem with that.
You were a safe.
Wait a minute. Warsaw is in Poland. Poland doesn't allow they don't allow any Muslims into their country, or anybody from Africa, Nigeria, Haitians. I mean, that happens, but not en masse. And they have one of the safest European countries in the world. So I can imagine why they'd feel safe there. There's nobody there that wants to butcher them in the streets as they're trying to just go to the grocery store.
Safety net. Poland was a safety net to Jews.
Yes. That's why the idiot attacked first and foremost Poland. Do you get that now?
Hold on. I'm
Who's
sorry.
mentally delayed, Blaze or
agenda
Fallon?
and benefit is there of countries that were against the Holocaust? What does the world
You
benefit?
know that war makes money, right? You know that war makes money, yeah? And you know that people buy debts, so they make money off of it. You know that war makes money, yeah?
How does saying that the Holocaust happened, what does it have to do with war? No wars happened because post Holocaust caused by the Holocaust.
You're wrong. You are wrong. After the Holocaust and World War II, where did they relocate all the displaced Jews? Okay, and what has been happening since they got there? War. Those are just facts. Okay?
Yes, it does.
What war? What
For
wars were
one-
fought?
For one, before. Oh my goodness.
There's a war being fought
Name
now.
a single war fought due to
She
the
can't.
Holocaust.
He's sick.
It doesn't have to be in your face.
Answer
It
the
always is
question.
when
Name one, please.
we're going
Name
on.
a
I
war.
did. I answered it.
War doesn't have
Again.
to be in your face.
It's because it's about the conspiracy and cahoots. Some people they move the parts are on the map. And that's why the war is it's different. It's international situation type deal. It's not because it was the World War II, and then they decide, okay, so because that was happening, we had some people around, so we'll move. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, Jesus.
The state of Israel, since World War II, has been at war with the Middle East since the war ended. That's just a fact. You can't skirt around that. Our tax dollars pay for it. Well, not all of it. But we sell them military equipment. We also give money. But that guy just denying that outright, that just seems a little narrow-minded to me.
Christ, I will lose my shit.
And they think that I'm stupid. They think I'm stupid. My books are stupid. I'm dumb. I'm this. I'm racist. I'm that. You take a seat and listen to this witch, because look at where she's coming from. She can't even answer a goddamn question.
He doesn't care about racism. He said it.
That whole fucking thing, dude.
Are you talking about Israel?
Fucking Gaza with all of that.
Oh my
Are you?
That's not because of the Holocaust. That's just from a
Yes,
fucking...
it is. Yes, it is. It's not. They're not waging war because of the Holocaust. but the people in the Middle East want to Holocaust them. They want to wipe them out. If the Holocaust had not happened, had they not been displaced, this war wouldn't be taking place. So technically, yes, it's 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
It is
Jewish. That's literally from a.
You know that it is. You know
What?
that it is.
It's a country run by Jewish people. What does that have to do with the Holocaust?
What country is run by Jewish people?
Oh my
Israel,
God.
you're talking about Israel. What does Israel's war on the rest of the Middle East have to do with the Holocaust?
Pakistan. I was talking about Pakistan. I was talking about Gaza.
You said Iran and Gaza.
Iran, Gaza, Pakistan. I was talking about all those places.
What does that have to do with the Holocaust?
It's
There has
Don't be
world
literal,
order.
dude.
Learn yourself a little bit more about the international relationships. Jesus Christ. It's
This
new
is actually
world
comical.
order, okay?
All right, we're gonna finish this and then we're gonna talk after we finish this.
Okay, sorry.
Like an entire race of people.
You're not answering my question. No, hold on. What
It
does
obviously has
Israel's
something- because
unjustified
there
wars
has
have to do with the
always-
Holocaust?
Okay, all right. Why was there? Okay, you tell me then. What was the issue when World War II started? You tell me why the Jews were selected by Hitler. You tell me.
Because they were used as a scapegoat for the horrible conditions post World War One. They wanted a
There you
group to
go,
hate.
World War I. Thank you for bringing up World War
How is
I.
that helping your case?
Yes, because it does. Because the truth doesn't fucking hide, dude. Like, oh my gosh, like, and
You are fucking idiot.
like I said,
Read a book, Ken.
just because I will go back to my fucking original fucking statement. Just because you question something about the powers that be, the people that profit off of war and suffering.
What country is benefiting from saying that the Holocaust is real?
It doesn't have to. You were very close-minded
That
about
doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't have to be a country. It's bigger than that. It's
This
not,
is sounding
not
like
a
some
country.
Jewish space lasers bullshit.
It's not. I don't even know what that is. But
Never mind.
it is not a country. It's like when, because you know that like country.
No. Do me a favor. The next time y'all start to have your big brain think tank, invite me on. I'll discuss this. I don't want to discuss me. I'll discuss international affairs, World War II. I'll discuss that. Because this is painful.
Countries
This
can
is
work together.
No, she's Googling that up right
Like,
after.
no, there are things like it's not a country. Like you sound very close-minded when you're saying that. Like it's no.
So are you trying to get at the conspiracy theory of a Jewish cabal controlling the world?
Yes. Well, there is a difference between.
There's a
also,
deep state. It's basically been proven,
uh,
but it's not just the Jews. It's
basically what you would say.
the
Okay, all right.
world.
So for instance,
There's a deep
like
state.
the Catholic Church, right? Okay, right. Then
What
they
about
have-
why are you a Jew? What a
then they
stupid
have
question.
What over there the V? Sorry,
Vatican?
I would panel with all of these. I would love to panel with every single one of these people to discuss this topic. Nothing else. The minute Kenny started getting triggered and spitting his, actually no, you can't attend, Hussy, because you are not an educated person.
Vatican?
Thank you. Yes. Okay, its own fucking little thing, right? That doesn't represent fucking. Okay, its own fucking
They'd
little
be like-
thing, right? That doesn't represent.
They'd be like,
fucking Christianity for me at all, in any way, shape, or form.
So are you saying that you? So are you saying you don't hate
Keldos,
Jews? You just hate the ones that rule the
I
world.
do that.
No, you're putting words in my mouth.
Okay. What Jews are in power then? What are you talking about? You're saying that there's an authoritarian state pushing propaganda about Holocaust numbers.
Like, see, you're making this sound very racist, actually.
Because it's sounding like it is.
No, you're making this sound racist. Every question that you ask is almost very racist.
Quit the
If
pissing
you hang around
contest.
if you hang around a bunch of Nazi ideology, I'm going to assume the worst.
What Nazi ideology am I hanging around?
Yeah.
You're talking about questioning the Holocaust.
Right.
Questioning things
Right.
that were said by media and people.
Shut
in
up,
power.
Hussy.
Who in power?
That doesn't
Who?
equate. That does
I
not.
want to name who in power is lying about the Holocaust.
Holy
Just to let you know, I'm an honorary Jew.
shit! That does not equate to hating a race of people.
So a country tried to wipe out, try to wipe out the entire Jewish population of Europe, and
Oh,
you don't think it's bad to question that?
Wait, what? Yes, I
So-
know. I think it's
You're
good to
being
question all
vague, dude. You're
authoritative
being
shit,
vague.
yes.
Except it was the authoritarian power that tried to kill them that lied about it.
Who's this talking on panel with AJ? I don't know who it is. I don't have a name.
Again, fucking the U.S. government, fucking military, NASA.
Whoa.
Nancy, you're just throwing out words. I don't think you understand the words you're saying.
I absolutely do. This is something that I'm actually very well versed in.
Also, I want to know.
My bad. It's a she. All right. My bad. I don't want to. Don't put my head on a pike. I know how this shit works.
What is what?
Listen, if you are comfortable with that, it's fine. I'm not here to change your opinion. You're
What are you
fine
not
with
comfortable about when it comes to the Holocaust? What
what?
lie is being spread?
Guess what?
I'll
Darling,
change my
that is
pronouns I
actually
address them
business.
with.
Then I'm going to assume the worst.
Well, then go ahead.
This chick is being vague.
But I just told you that questioning authority has nothing to do with hating an entire race of people. But you're not
You
going
realize
to
that Nazi
You're
Germany
not
was in
gonna go
power,
on
not the Jews that they killed.
Like I said, it doesn't fucking matter. There were
Yes,
other
it does.
people-
Yes,
there
it
were other
does.
people-
AJ, you are such
Got
an
it.
embarrassment.
Got it.
I'm sorry. As a wife, as a fucking, you homeschool your child.
Here we go. He can't even make a point without bringing up a child. A child. People, that word comes out of his mouth so much that it's fucking disgusting. And I'm telling him to stop it for his own good.
Like I said, it doesn't fucking matter. There were
Yes,
other
it does.
people- there
Yes,
were
it
other
does.
people-
AJ, you are such an embarrassment.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. As a wife, as a fucking, you homeschool your child and you come online talking.
Exactly.
You're fucking out of your mind half the time. I don't know what the fuck you're on. You're hanging out with a whole bunch of fucking troubled people online that are calling the police to your house. You're all kinds of fucked up, bitch. Your friends are walking away left and right. Why are you
Very scary?
And then you live this weird ass fucking lifestyle. The fuck?
What does that have to do with the Holocaust, Hussy? Again, I rest my case on it. He's only here. Only here because he wants to be hateful towards somebody. So, may I be as bold to say that you're exploiting the Holocaust just to hate on AJ? Because she was in your community. Your community. And that was perfectly okay with her views then. But now you got a problem with it. And you can't make a point against her without using the word child. Stop. Stop.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I can't believe I accepted this bitch's apology. I can't fucking believe it.
Shut
you
the
don't have to
fuck
accept how
up.
somebody's looking, this and that.
You're annoying.
But, everybody, we can be individuals, this and that, but be to some kind of degree on some kind of norm. Okay.
Respectful.
Exactly.
See, he's rubbing off on me now.
I get
Yeah.
accepting people as
Catch one. Police.
It's fucking weird shit to me.
Yeah.
This is
Life is weird.
Yeah, this is, I don't know. I wish I would have just kept her fucking away from me.
Yeah, we all
So
learn,
he knew
we all
her
learn
views
down the
when she
road,
was
I
around.
mean, I
try
to accept these people, and you know what? There's no way in hell that I'm going to allow them to talk about me behind my back like that, like how they used to. When you have this shit right here, because this she can't even answer a question on cue to anything that he's asking. Nothing. She's just flapping.
What the hell did Hussey just do? He had to bring up a child. And then he had to use a bunch of curse words. And then he had to use that angry grandpa voice.
All over the place. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So don't worry, guys. Just keep to yourselves.
when was fucking World War II?
1939 to
And you
1945.
just spoke about World War I, correct?
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Because oh my gosh.
Too much for you, AJ.
You're talking about, you just narrowed it down to like these people right now under this little itty bitty
Stupid
scope.
people trying to make
They were
other
the ones in
people feel
charge. That's it.
stupid
No,
is
no others. Okay,
insane.
that's a very narrow-minded way of looking at it. Okay.
Do you think there were Jews in
and
charge
again,
during the Nazi regime?
What are you? Listen, again, it wouldn't matter. I don't care. For one,
Yeah,
I was
there
just having
actually
this-
were.
I was just processing a lot of this too with somebody.
Yeah,
And it made me,
whatever. I can't
realize,
take any of this
because I
serious
remembered what my
anymore.
Bible had said. And my Bible had said, don't care about genealogies. And I've always known that my Bible, not always, but I've known this for a very long time, that my Bible had said, right?
This is such a word salad. Just say what it is that you're questioning.
Listen to me, okay? You are coming up here in my space. You are demanding answers from me. I am sitting here telling you that just because I question authoritative figures does
You're
not
questioning
mean
the Holocaust.
Okay, so then I guess to you that equates to I hate an entire fucking race of people.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, yep, that is exactly how it is. Okay,
All right, so then, give me how that 1 + 1 equals 2.
The great retarded
Well,
collider.
an authoritarian state, the Nazi
Jesus.
regime killed 6 million Jews. A minority group across
And where are
Europe.
you getting this information from?
What the fucking European history, fucking world history.
I mean,
And,
the
I think I
victors
read about
write
you're questioning
the
the 6 million
books.
number.
So.
No, you no, you're not giving me why that this information, why I would be questioning this information, equates to how I would be hating a race of people.
Okay, if a Nazi.
I gotta agree with her. Just because you question the number doesn't mean you're a Nazi. It means you're anti-Semitic. Clara and I had multiple conversations where I didn't agree with things. She didn't call me an anti-Semite. She said I was an honorary Jew. She said I wore the map of Ireland on my face, and I was neurotic and nervous like a Jew. That's coming from a Jew. So, there you go.
Comes up to you and says that the Holocaust doesn't add up.
You're still not doing it.
Where do you
You're still
think
not
all
telling
the Holocaust
You're still
questioning
not
comes
telling
from?
me how this equates to me hating a race of people.
Yeah,
You
that's
are questioning
So
the
just
existence
because-
of one of the most well-documented genocides in history. There is no reason to question it.
No, she actually was.
Anti-Semitism.
Okay, and also, even if I did question it, okay, how does that equate to me hating a race of people?
Because you're questioning whether or not the fucking biggest genocide of their people actually happened or not. Yes, that's
Does
racist.
that mean I hate them?
That's not racist. It's called anti-Semitism, and it's not anti-Semitic. I can't tell because I know that this chick, 21, is a bit of a shit-stirring troll. No problem. So I don't know what I'm supposed to take serious. I don't know if they're just trying to wind AJ up. I know that the two people at the top on Hussey's panel are violently moronic.
What other reason would you have? What other reason would you have?
Oh my gosh, you don't give a fuck about the other reasons anyways, because all you see is question equals hate. That's all.
You know what, let me ask you something. Why do you think that Hitler killed the Jews?
Good question.
I think that's a loaded
Go
question.
right there.
How is that a loaded question?
Shut up. Go
'Cause
wash
there's
your
a-
wig, old man.
I'm gonna stick to my first answer. I think that's a loaded question.
That is not a loaded question. Holy
I
shit.
know. I was the one asking the fucking question. I was
Why
asking
did
how
Hitler
me questioning
commit the
something-
Holocaust?
No, you literally. The only reason why you're asking me this is because
You asked me the same question. I want to hear your.
When she doesn't have a fucking answer to your question, she responds with, "Oh, that's a loaded question."
Yes.
We got all the time in the world.
You're sitting here pretty.
Shut up, old man.
You came up and you said that you're getting into fights with creators about I'm AJ. I'm fucking nobody. Okay, I'm fucking
That's
nobody.
true.
You're getting into fights with creators about me, about whether or not I question authoritative figures, because apparently, if I question shit, then that means I hate an entire race of people. Fucking
Let's not get it twisted. The authoritarian thing you're
let's not
discussing
get
was
twisted.
literally the
Let's not-
Holocaust. Let's not get that bubbled up.
Wait, the authoritative figure is the Holocaust?
Oh my god, you're an idiot. No, you're saying that you're questioning authority.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You cannot tell me that me questioning something makes me that equates to me hating an entire.
This guy is like 23 years old.
And how? Who is this again?
This is 21. He can't.
Oh wow, for 20.
Oh, okay. Now I remember. You just misgendered them again. You emailed them at 9-something, trying to get them to drag Carrie with her, and then doxed them less than 10 to 15 minutes later. That's Hussey for you, dude. I'm on behalf of I'm an honorary Jew. So I'm on behalf of all the honorary Jews all across Ireland. I want to ask you to stop having these conversations. You're only doing it because you hate this person who you were fine with their views when they were in your community and it benefited you and they were your attack dog, but now it's a problem. So you can't use this, "Oh, I've seen the light, honey," because you haven't. You haven't changed a goddamn bit.
3 years old. He's very smart.
And she's
I
like
give him that.
41. Acting
Yep.
like he asked a simple fucking question.
Yep.
That's a loaded fucking question.
Yeah.
Jay,
A race of people. You cannot answer that.
you doxed them, dude. Their name, their location, and everything. Less than 20 minutes after you asked them to help you drag somebody. You're fucking dirtbag, dude.
Literally did. Yes, it is racist for you to assume.
No, you can't just say it. You have to explain why.
It's not my fault.
No, it's a loaded question.
You're too retarded to understand the words coming out of my mouth.
Okay, then that's not my fault that you're too fucking retarded to understand the words coming out of my fucking mouth. Okay? All right,
Oh
so
my
I say
god,
to you,
this has devolved into
I
a
don't know
shit
why
show.
me questioning fucking authority equates to me hating an entire fucking race of people.
You're not questioning
my
authority,
God.
though.
I am questioning the powers that be. I don't know how that equates to me hating an entire race of fucking people, and you are not giving me a fucking answer. You just hear questioning authoritative figures me equals fucking hate race of people.
Sorry, it's not about you,
It
Hussey.
depends on what you're questioning.
Oh, does it? Okay, well then you pray tell. Okay, pray tell.
Pray tell.
What is it that I question, and tell me why that would equate to me hating an entire race of people?
Well, you're questioning the attempted full genocide of an entire people.
And
Yeah, the questioning that is
It's that simple.
why?
because it's one of the most well-known documented genocides ever.
Yep.
Like multiple people admitted to it. There's pictures, there's
You're
documents.
literally answering the question in a circle. Like
Like
you are
talking
not
about Martin Luther
explaining
King.
why it is why, like what it is. You are not actually giving me the
So what you're it's not anti-Semitic to question the Holocaust. Oh boy. Again, I'd like to ask why did Hitler?
It's
does
inquisitive.
their whole existence
Depends on what your point
did
is.
they
though.
exist before the
I'm
Holocaust?
just.
Yes. What do you mean?
Right. Oh, okay. Right. Okay. So why would their whole existence be based? If somebody questioned what the authoritative figure said about that situation, about the Holocaust, right? Why would that be that you all of a sudden just hate everything before that?
She's got a point. If you are told you can't question something or otherwise you are the XYZ, that is a problem. You should be able to question anything, but it also depends on where you're coming from. If you're just like, well, I don't like the Jews, so I question it. Well, yeah, that's anti-Semitism because you're just questioning it because of who they are. If you're questioning it because of the known falsehoods written in history books by the victors, look, the losers don't write the history books. The winners do, right? So I don't know. I'm just trying to participate without being up here and catching an extra chromosome.
Fucking incredible.
Oh my God, you're a fucking
It
idiot.
doesn't. This is like an acid trip.
Before the Holocaust have anything to do with your denial of it? What is that? What are you trying to say?
I'm asking you then why does a denial, even if I did deny it, which I never had said that I did, even if I said that, Why would that equate to me hating an entire race of people?
Because that's what that's an entire. They tried to wipe out an entire race of people, and you're sitting here wondering maybe the Nazis had a point.
Right.
Maybe it wasn't as bad as they say.
No, you're putting words in my mouth. I didn't say that.
Okay, well tell me what is it you're questioning?
Authoritative figures. I said.
What is it about the Holocaust that you're questioning? What is it?
Four things about that shit that happened.
What details? What details are you questioning?
Hating an entire race of people. That's fucking stupid.
What details are you questioning?
Let me explain it. Let me explain this to you. It's like, oh, okay, all right. The Holocaust, basically, if the Holocaust didn't happen, that means Jews bad, hate Jews. Like, I mean, do you realize how fucking stupid that sounds?
Wait, repeat that last part.
I said that if this is to like get me like recorded or something, like, because I'm going to tell you that's not going to happen, okay? Because everybody here right now, all 127 of us, 28, are knowing that I am explaining to you right now.
Buggy's
You
tummy
are
don't feel
basically
good.
saying that if you are questioning, like, or no, I'm sorry. If you you're basically like, okay, Holocaust. Oh my gosh, that didn't happen. Oh, so that means I guess I would have to hate an entire race of people. Oh my goodness. Like, that's
Oh,
no fucking
violence,
sense.
huh?
That is
Okay.
so-
Exactly. That is exactly what
That proves your point.
Who besides the anti-Semitic believe that the Holocaust didn't happen? It's one of the most well-documented fucking things to ever happen.
Again, not even saying that's what I believe. I'm
No,
saying
it's not
that I think
the
that
best
You guys want to block
documented.
Jennifer? Feel free.
I understand what
it's
you're
interesting
saying.
that my fucking beliefs are making you get into arguments.
Why'd
with
somebody
other
call you out,
believers,
Hussy?
because you care so much, and yet you can't even tell me how that would make me hate an entire race of people.
I already did. Oh my god. Okay, so
No,
let me ask you
you're not
this.
telling
Why,
me. You're just saying what it is. That's all you're doing. You're just saying, black equals blah blah blah. That's all you're doing. You're not.
why did Hitler commit the Holocaust? I still want to know the answer to that question. Why do you think the Holocaust happened?
No.
Why do you think the Holocaust
I don't
happened?
know. He was
So,
insane.
why do you think the Holocaust happened?
He had syphilis and was addicted to meth.
The Holocaust happened.
How does denying equals hate? Explain the B part.
What the fuck do you mean denying equals hate? When you go to the sources of the denial, it's always fucking Nazi sympathizers.
Did I say I was?
Oh my
She
God,
didn't
if you,
say
if
she
you
was
go to a
denying
source
it.
that talks that if you go to a Nazi and talk to them about the Holocaust and you'd end up being like, yeah, maybe something weird happened there. Yeah, I'd say that there's something wrong with you.
God.
And you don't know, and you don't do your research in the slightest.
Oh my God! Stick the drama, guys, please.
Okay.
Stick the drama.
To think that.
No.
Which brings
What is it? Okay. Let me ask. What is it you're questioning? And I think that'll wrap it up. I think that'll wrap
I
up
just
what
said
the
that
argument
the
is.
B part.
That's a sweet
The argument.
boy.
You're
You're my
you came up
baby.
with mine,
Yes,
okay?
you're my baby.
You're asking me a question.
Excuse me.
I am saying though that what is the B part, right?
What
do you mean the B part?
B, A to C. How did we get from A to C? Explain the B.
What?
It's pretty fucking
So
simple.
you're asking
One
why
plus
it means
one
that.
equals 2. Explain the other part. It's
Okay,
pretty
so
fucking simple.
So A is denying the Holocaust, and C is that means you're anti-Semitic. The B part is because it was an attempt to wipe out an entire group of people in mass genocide.
And then
That's the B part.
So that you hate, like, because no, wait. But we're talking about questioning things. We're not talking about denial. We're talking about questioning things.
Okay, well, if you're questioning it, then you can very, very easily
So
find
questioning
evidence.
certain things. Yes, you can. You're absolutely correct. Well, actually, no. It is actually a little bit harder. But yes, you
Oh,
can.
boy.
Yes, absolutely. But what I'm saying is though, is that how does that equate to hating an entire race of people? How, like, who the fuck?
You cannot go through the footage. You cannot go through all the pictures and count 6 million people. I'm trying to help you out here, AJ. I don't know your full beliefs, because this is the first I'm hearing about it. Well, not really the first. I knew when you were, crashing out over being married and not being able to have me, that was a problem. But I mean, questioning it is not questioning the numbers, questioning the recorded history of it, because history isn't always right. It's not. There's a little leeway there just because of who writes it, right? All books get perverted along the way, especially if they're based in ideology or facts and statistics. The only exact statistics you're probably going to be able to get is in the modern world when we were able to track things with computers. And even then, how do you prove that war was a meat grinder? Jesus.
Do I hate? Like, I mean, I always say this all the time. I don't hate anybody. Period.
Bullshit.
Okay, my Bible says
You
do not
said
care
that
about genealogy.
you
Do not
Hussy,
care
don't
about
say a
genealogy.
fucking word.
What happened?
I said, because she's now saying that she don't hate anybody. No, you said you hate DC. So please stop lying.
That's true.
Well, you could. That's true. Shut up, wig. What are you on about, dude? I'm here for you. I'm here for your wig. I'm here to snatch your wig, old man. You didn't like her either. So, okay. So if that makes AJ an anti-Semite, it's your logic, not mine.
Right?
So why don't you answer my first question?
Good
What,
God.
Hitler? I don't want to fucking answer your fucking question.
Okay, that wasn't my first question, but that's still weird. My question was, what exactly is it that you're questioning?
Well, there's a lot.
Oh boy. Let's just throw one out. Throw it as an example.
Nope.
Oh, so you can sit here and go, what's the B? What's the B? What's the B? But then when I ask a question,
You came up on
be
my
right back.
channel.
Okay.
You were putting me. You're putting me on blast.
Hussey's losing interest because it's not about him or money.
But yet you don't want to care about what my face says and what I actually feel. So then that means you don't give a fuck about it. So
I'm asking.
You don't actually give a fuck about what I care about.
Seems like you're avoiding the question because you don't want to be labeled a Jew hater.
Because I see again, amazing. I
asked from the start. What is it that you're? What is it that you're? You know what? You're right. Let's take denial out of the equation. What is it that you're questioning? I'm sure we could find lots of research on the topic. What is it you're questioning?
Nope, not doing that.
Wow. Okay, so you're just an anti-Semitic bitch.
Yep, plain and simple.
So anti-Semitic means what?
I don't like labels.
Oh, you hate Jews.
Oh, okay. Oh, so now I hate Jews. Okay, great.
I just don't
Awesome.
care for it.
But
There's no other reason for you to not say. If you don't, what are you questioning? If you're so scared of saying what you're
It wouldn't matter.
questioning,
They already existed before the fucking Holocaust. Are you fuck? Oh my god.
what the fuck does that have to do with
This
hating
is
Jews?
so fucking stupid. So you think that all of a sudden question Holocaust all of a sudden just made everybody just like now, like that's so fucking stupid. Do you realize the words that are coming out of your mouth? That is so fucking
So because Jews existed for thousands of years, that means you don't hate them for questioning the Holocaust.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that I don't hate them because they've existed for thousands of years. That's not what I said.
Oh my god, you're an idiot.
Because it requires brain power to react to this.
Listen, I am about.
Why did Hitler do it?
Why
did Hitler do it? Why did Hitler do it? Why did Hitler do it?
We don't know why Hitler did it. We only have what was written in the books. We don't.
I'm not Hitler. Go fucking.
We don't know his heart.
He's dead. He killed himself. So why do you think he did it? Why do you think he did it?
No, I don't believe he
I
killed
don't think
himself.
that's something that I want to talk to you about.
Oh yeah, because you hate Jews.
Nope, never said that. Never said either. What the reasoning would be.
It doesn't matter what you say.
Well,
It doesn't matter what you present.
She doesn't want to say it, but she's actually saying.
Listen, yes, I said it doesn't matter what you're saying, what you didn't say, what you're doing. Do you get that?
Mm-hmm.
The actions that are more important than your words.
Oh, did you hear that, Hussey? Your actions are more important than your words, which just so happens to be that your words become actions. So.
Oh, Lord.
Never gets that point.
Exactly.
Okay, sure. Okay. That's fine.
Okay, well, you know, it's I'm
You're a
just.
pathetic Nazi bitch.
I'm just.
Good God, sitting there and you're fucking.
I can't. They should have had me on.
Daddy has to come home to his little Nazi bitch.
Oh, are we gonna go to that now? Because trust me, I could go places too.
Oh, Daddy, I said on my computer. I saw that the Jews are bad. Oh, Daddy, I want my bottle.
Do that. Goodness gracious.
Just gonna go goose stepping all mad out of there. Be careful.
Oh, what happened?
Okay.
What are you talking slavery?
Okay, bye.
Oh, see, when other people are fighting on panel.
Slavery isn't a thing now. There's nobody alive that was a slave or is a slave. Slavery still exists in other parts of the world that nobody talks about. But we want to talk about an event that happened hundreds of years ago in this country. A country can't heal if we don't move on, but that's not the American way, right? I'm telling you, y'all need to have me up. I would love these conversations.
You love it. You don't kick them off, right? But when the questions are getting harder for you to answer, I think you got to go now.
Says the guy that runs off any panel that questions him.
She's crazy. Obviously, questioning the Holocaust is
maybe not. Not maybe. I said maybe not that it was happened. That it was, but why happened and to some what degree. This is the subject, and that in some twisted way she is thinking that Jews people they profit from this situation. It's my opinion, that she's thinking like this.
No, the governments profit from it, not the people. The governments. Okay, I don't know how people. Oh my God, I can't.
But hello.
Yeah.
Come on, take a deep breath.
Daddy girl boys.
I'm speechless. I mean, I'm beyond angry, and I'm beyond
shut up
sad because
shut
not
up.
only
Why?
And at this point it is proven to me that I can say I can be my own self out here and not give a flying fuck about your opinion, AJ, about anything that I do or any of those people over there. Yeah. Because coming here and hearing this and having me up there had no irrelevant. Why was I even on your screen? And you.
She was Hussey's little sister for a long time. Does that make you angry? How do you feel about that? That she was allowed to goose step around in Hussey Nation. Not a problem as long as she defended your precious annoying orange. You're all out of your goddamn mind.
You discuss this shit, that makes me upset. That makes me upset and makes me look bad. But I don't look bad because you're the one that is a hater. You hate. You're full of hate, and I don't understand your mentality. It was like one big acid trip. It was like, wow, did somebody slip me something? Because I could not understand a word that you were saying because you don't understand what you talk about.
She's like that a lot now.
I can't stand his community.
Yes. And it's like you try to make other people look like shit, when we're just trying to live our life and do what we want to do out here. But you make it work.
Who's listening to it? I can't get mad at AJ at 21 or you guys for me sitting here listening to this. Yes, you and Fallon and Hussey are insufferably stupid. AJ makes no sense. I mean, it could have been a good debate, but you need me. You need me. You need me.
Worse because it makes you look bad. And 21, I want to say this to you. Okay? I want to say this to you. And
Hussey doxed her? Hussey doxed her. You want to say that? You going to say that? Do you know that happened?
Some people may agree and some people may not. But I do apologize for whatever I've done, whatever I've said. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart to go up there and have the balls to ask her those questions. Thank you. Thank you.
I can't stand you low vibration people.
Jesus. Me too. Me too. I see.
All right, you guys, I'm going to wrap it up. We'll probably do another show.
My brain, I can say that. My brain, I don't know that.
Hurry, Hussey, before it's not about you.
But it makes
You're not
everyone
making
see
any money.
exactly who she really is and who she hangs out with and keeps company.
I can't. My IQ is diminishing the longer I sit here. Fuck me, you guys are stupid. No wonder AJ fit right in there like a puzzle piece. I can't. Y'all don't even bother. You're so driven by your hatred for other people, even though they were cool just last week, that you're willing to pretend that you didn't support that. It's unbelievable. Like, what kind of sellout do you have to be? Exactly. Hussey docs 21, and now Fallon's over there like... I think they need to realize that you could dislike everybody and agree and disagree with them, right? That was insufferable. But I'm losing my voice, guys, because I streamed too long yesterday. Tomorrow, I'm going to be putting together a little opinion piece. Unless Hussey jumps through a flaming hoop and does something incredibly violently retarded tonight, which the night's still young, give him time. But I would love for him to take my stream, put it on his channel, and react to it like he has Carrie. Why doesn't he do that? I am one of the more hypercritical people that is documenting all of his transgressions, and he has yet to put me up on his channel and address any of it. Why is that? Is it because I'm right? I've platformed your lies, your defamation, your threats, your weird thoughts about what's happening privately in bedrooms. You constantly talking about people's sex lives, simping over straight men. The list goes on, bro. I've even taught you the law. I've even shown you the laws that you're allegedly breaking. I've even played, I haven't played that, where you sold information you had no right to sell about a settlement. Keep doing you, boo. Anyway, guys, much love from me to you. Be kind to yourself, be kind to one another. If you don't have anything nice to say, make sure that shit's funny. And I'm going to leave you with Peanut Boil. Good night. Peanut boil, toil, toil with my peanut boil. Puzz in my crack, pus and blood run down my back. Slide around in my wicker chair. Peanut boil has matted my hair. The smells is so fucking bad. Peanut boil makes me so sad. Peanut boil, smells like roadkill that's spoiled. Moist butt crack. Cut me slack. I